10:06. A little late. But yeah, nah. Try to see what's going on. Anthony Davis playing like some shit. Whole first half, this dude got more fouls than points, chucking up air balls. So that leads me to start questioning who is the real problem with these Lakers right now. Westbrook or Anthony Davis? Yo, go Mike, we good, bro. trade Russ. Hey, AD playing worse than Russ. I mean, air balls he shot today, just in the first half. Yeah, go Mike, we brothers, bro. That ain't nothing, yo. Something small. But yeah, AD, he shot too many air balls in the first half. He's shooting 17% from the 3-point line, but still chucking them up. Oh, all right. You said trade AD. I ain't gonna definitively say it, but it looked like he the problem. It's starting to look like he actually is the problem. Cause look how they was playing the past couple of games. They was actually playing good without even AD even being there. I was hoping he ain't even play this game. That's how bad he been looking. And it's kind of like it's trickling over from last year. And like I said in the beginning, it was too premature to judge all them dudes due to the situation. But it's like almost 30 games or something. It's time to start making the judgment. They are who they are. And it look like they starting to turn it around. 19 threes without his ass. It look like we starting to turn it around when he ain't even in the game though. When he ain't on the floor, when he don't play. And even tonight, well, they still playing right now. But we'd have been up. Probably wouldn't be in the overtime. AD come in, he playing poor defense. He act like he don't want to be there. Like he don't even want to be on the floor. He passive before he start chucking up all them bad shots. He was passive. They give him the ball down low. He kicking it right back out. Yeah, it's surprising me. Sport critic, what up? Go Mike, what up? I talk shit 14. What's up? My bad. I just was thinking about what was just happening. I had to just jump straight into it. Cause I'm disappointed. Especially the type of talent this dude got. Hold on, let me drop this joint. Especially the type of talent this dude got, man. Hold on, let me throw this thing in here. Bro, I hate Google. Already drop this link in here. Did that link pop up? But yeah, it's embarrassing. I'm definitely going back for him, but he's starting to prove me wrong, and he might be the one that you trade instead of trying to trade Westbrook. Westbrook actually been playing good. Sports critic, what's good, man? What you got on?
What up with it, bro? Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Cool, man. You was watching the
Man,
game?
man, bro. Ni- Niggas don't want it, man. Certain niggas don't want it.
That second quarter was terrible.
Certain niggas want one man to neither get them another chip or to get them their first chip. That's what I see. That's what I've been seeing. You
Right.
know, you got one nigga, you know, he said it don't matter if he win a championship, if they win a championship or not, life go on. Then you got another nigga, you know, he done got his chip. Now it seem like he cool.
Yeah. And that's crazy because B said that like Anthony Davis ain't hungry no more. He reminds me of Flacco right now. He on some Joe Flacco shit. He got his chip, got his money, and he like fuck it. It is what it is. I'm just showing up to work.
Yeah.
However it go is how it go.
I mean, every time you turn around, dude hurt, it's always this and that. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, shit, I don't gotta play and then I can act hurt and still get paid.
Yeah,
You
that's exactly what he's showing.
you know,
You one of the best in the game. Top 10 player. Everybody saying he was top 5 last
I,
year, the year before, I guess.
I see
But
what the brother I talk shit 14 saying. I ain't saying that Russell is the full problem. If you listen to what I said, I got on AD too. Well, at this point in the game, we shouldn't even be talking about LeBron. The conversations in the media and everywhere else should be KD, AD, and Giannis.
yeah,
We shouldn't even be talking about LeBron no more.
I'm a Lakers
Shit, a
fan,
nigga
man.
give you
So
the
I already
torch.
said I was going. Cover this shit today. Plus,
You know, a nigga
game's still going
a
on, but
nigga
I
give you
focus
the
on this.
torch, bro. Right. And, a nigga give you the torch. He don't give you the torch to win one time. He give you the torch to keep winning.
Right, that's exactly what I was ready to get to. Because that's what everybody was saying when they won that chip. LeBron getting older. He supposed to be shifting into that Kareem Magic role. Except Magic is the older one this time. And he giving the keys to a younger Kareem, just hypothetically speaking. You know what I mean? Metaphorically speaking. AD. This man younger than you, 10 years younger than
Yeah.
you, in better shape, better condition, got more energy, more motivated. I think it's something else going on. Besides, there's something else going on behind the scenes.
It could be, bro.
Remember, AD took a shot at Westbrook. One game they had lost, and he was like, "We don't need shooters. We don't need triple double machines."
Yeah.
So maybe more going on that really ain't getting out. And this is the first time a LeBron James team keeping that in house for real.
Yeah, AD, we don't need triple double machines, and we also don't need soft power forwards playing like soft forwards.
Facts, big facts. This nigga shooting 17% from three, and I think he shot six threes already today. I think he shot six threes today. He had more fouls than points in the first half, and he shot a lot of air balls, bro. Close range air balls at that. Phil, what's up, Phil? You think he hurt? Yeah, he definitely fragile, and he might be hurt. But the thing is, if you hurt, sit your ass down.
I mean, my thing is this, man.
Heal
You
up.
know, I think You got your AD fans and shit out there. That's cool. But if you can't see what if if LeBron was walking around like AD, if motherfuckers try to act like they didn't see the shit, it'd be like, come on, man, like people not paying, like people really trying to sit and act like they don't see what everybody else see.
Oh, now it's after the night from the performance he gave tonight. Ain't even no hiding it. He disengaged. He disengaged. You see it, bro? If you really see all these air balls this dude was throwing up, it was sad.
Man,
And he could
you know,
dominate in that paint. He go on that post like you got Westbrook in the post more than AD. High point guard posting up more than you. You what top four? You're a top big man in the league. Whether people want to number him or rank him, he in that top. He in that top list because of his talent and what he do when he really motivated. You see his impact. He start dominating, and he could really punish dudes on both ends. He ain't been doing that lately.
hey man, like I said, you know, I I'm at the point now where I feel like, you know, AD didn't gave up on LeBron, like how the Cavs gave up on LeBron his last year there in Cleveland before he went to the Lake. It just feel like,
Starting to be
because
on.
if you go back and look, you know, when we won that championship in 2016, there was talk about, you know, when it was time to go back to training and stuff like that, it was talk about, brothers not training and, brothers not practicing and different shit like that. That ego shit.
Yeah,
And, and then you come back, you know what I'm saying? And, you get your ass whooped like that. You know what I'm saying? Like them cats gave up on LeBron, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like AD. You done got the championship. Now you cool. You ain't got nothing else to prove. Long as you got this one chip, you feel like that's enough. And to be honest, it is enough. But when you in a position where
you
you
can
playing with
compete a
LeBron
couple times.
and you playing with the Lakers, like, man, you can't. They ain't have it.
Right. You said never mind, man. Still in it. I was just ready to see who know the score. What's the score, bro?
What the score is now?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm doing something else right now. I ain't even watching the game.
Okay.
I don't even believe. I believe it shouldn't even be in overtime right now. It should have been over.
And see, and that be the shit too, man. Like, always said this about the Cavs when Bron came back. A lot of the stupid games that they lost that they should have won, you end up paying for that shit down the season where you got to try to work 10 times harder to try to get to where you supposed to be.
Right. Just to try to get a good seed. It's tied up 104. 104. That's funny about that 2018 Cavs team because they had a lot of egos and a lot of people who had something to say. Isaiah Thomas just getting there. He got something to say. He talking shit about love. Love faking like he's sick and all this. Where's these niggas at now? Only person I can say is doing good out of that crowd for real is Jay Crowder.
Yeah,
And he ain't even one of the stars who really had that ego, but he was running his mouth.
yeah,
But he had a drop off. He just not getting back in, I mean, a good spot other than when he was with the Heat. Talking about following that year, all them niggas just was ghosts. Love ain't the star no more. Isaiah Thomas passed all around the league till they pushed his ass out. Wade was on his last leg anyway. He wound up retiring.
they said a clutch shot. Somebody hit a clutch shot. Lakers won.
Oh, LeBron?
They said somebody hit it.
Yeah, see, you know by who.
Right,
he, he was the only clutch nigga on the team right now.
right.
But Russ don't hit clutch shots. He hit a clutch layup, assist, clutch defensive play. Damn, that's crazy. They is the only two clutch niggas on the team for real. Well, I can't say AD ain't clutch. He hit that shit and called
Yeah,
y'all
bro.
Kobe. He had his time. He had his time.
Right. Yeah, bro. I just wanted to come through and show you some love real quick, man. Keep going live so we keep, coming over chopping it up.
Oh, I appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna start doing it now. I'm gonna be live tomorrow too.
For sure, bro.
Be safe, bro.
All right.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate all y'all coming through. But that's crazy. I'm glad the Lakers won. So what it was a 3-2. Black Bolt, what's up, bro? Reeves hit the Yo, say you know about oh shit, I like Shorty. That's how we do Caruso. Hold on. Wait, dude, Reeves hit the shot. Let me see. Yeah, bro. Any one of y'all want to come up here and cook? The link in the chat. But yeah, man. AD almost lost this shit. In three, my nigga. And I was just watching yeah. They say he getting more minutes now. Lakers Nation. They say Bogle giving him more minutes now. And he need that. He need a better role. Cause he being more consistent than the rest of them dudes. Especially while we got key players out. Monk out. They set THT down. Then we ain't got none all year. Trevor Reza all year. A lot of them dudes gotta fill them roles. What's going on with Rondo? Why Rondo ain't playing? I don't understand that either. Even though I ain't mad he ain't playing because we just need him for the playoffs. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why they re-signed him for the playoffs. But when you short man, you need somebody like Rondo out there to distribute that ball instead of AD getting 6, 7 turnovers. And I'm surprised Westbrook ain't have a lot of turnovers this time. The Cavs right now, they got what's that little dude named Mobley? That was a good pickup. That was they did right with that. Most of these picks trash. I mean, yeah, most of these picks be trash. You done? Hold on,
They
man.
so smooth.
Hold on, baby. Yeah, man. If any of y'all was watching that game and y'all see this performance, judge compare AD performance to Westbrook performance tonight, and tell me who was hurting the game and who was coming through. Because I really feel like AD was more disappointing than anybody in Florida tonight, especially by you being a star. We supposed to be playing through you. You're supposed to be the number one guy. LeBron supposed to be taking the back seat now. But you shouldn't have to be sitting there thinking LeBron got to play hero ball against a team missing a top star. In most of these games, these teams missing their top stars, and you expecting a 37-year-old to play hero ball, and you got three superstars on your team. What's up, bro? The homie, Humble Sports TV. Watch that game. I know you watch the game. I ain't get to see the overtime, which call came through with the clutch. Man, AD supposed to be dominating right now. Man, that game was fucking with my anxiety. AD supposed to be dominating right now, taking them in the post every time. And then what? Dwight Howard ain't even playing. You the big man. You supposed to be out there in the post killing them. But what he did when he got in the post, they gave him the ball. He kicked it back out. That's what was happening in the first half. He did a little something in the third. He started looking like he wanted to play, and then he went back to fuck y'all. Y'all go ahead and get it done. And a lot of times, the media and social media and all that to get to these players, because a lot of people after them 2 games, a lot of people, AD need to go. AD the problem. And he probably feeling some type of way, but didn't want to miss the game because he should have set his ass out. He could have just sat on the side, especially if you hurt. Why not? Instead of coming in doing what he was doing, he was passive, man. There's no way a point guard is posting up more than you. You're too big for that. You're too dominant for that. You got too much talent for that. So,
Yo,
what's up, bro?
shoot, man, bro. Boy, that game had me on my damn on edge, bro. Man, bro, I can't,
Yeah,
man.
man. I had to stop watching it for a second.
Man, I watched that shit from the beginning to the end. I was like, bro, I gotta see what's going on with these boys, man. But you know, man, that dude Wayne Ellington, man, he a sniper for real, man. I think he belongs in that starting lineup from the get go, bro.
Yeah, that was clutch.
Yeah, Austin
I just
Reeves,
heard the last minute.
clutch.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Skip was gonna go off tomorrow.
Oh, Skip gonna find a way to discredit the Lakers though. You're a king. You're a phony goat.
Yeah, you know they gonna say they
Your
saved
goat
LeBron
needed a
Stadium.
Austin Reeves to clutch the game. Westbrook hit a three from Wayne Ellington to clutch a
LeBron
three.
Bacon.
Yeah, LeBron missed them. He missed like 2 or 3 clutch threes though, man.
Yeah, that's why I said Skip was gonna go off tomorrow.
Hmm.
That
But he
LeBron
needed
needs,
to take those shots though.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he shouldn't be having to do that in these type of games against these type of teams because you shouldn't have to play hero ball
Hmm.
13 games old. You shouldn't be being in that mind state. You got 2 superstars supposed to take over.
Right, man. That's like
But
I
I
seen
already,
that when Wayne Ellington he had hit the tie game and to go overtime. That shit brought like flashbacks, like 2 years ago when
Ray
AD
Allen.
Green hit that shot. Remember, I don't know if you watched that game when we played the Mavericks one night.
Who he's playing Dallas?
We was playing in Dallas, bro. And that
He's
nigga
playing
Danny,
Dallas. LeBron
no,
cut,
Bron
drove to
kicked
the
it out, bro. It
basket,
was like some, yeah, he drove to the back. I don't know how he
and
kicked
kicked
it
it
out
out.
like that. it was like some kind of bounce pass, but it was weird.
Look,
And
the
all I
crazy
know that
part is the person who supposed to have been God and Danny Green. I think it was JaVale McGee. He was holding him. He held him back.
oh yeah,
That's
it was
how
like
he was
he was
open.
holding like Seth Curry or something like Seth. I
Yeah,
think he was
he
holding.
grabbed
Yeah,
him
he was
around his
holding.
waist.
No matter of fact, was it Dwight Howard that held him? It was Dwight.
They grabbed Joe by his waist and was holding him real quick and then let him go before the ref said it.
Yeah, that was clutch though, bro. I was,
Yeah,
boy, man, we don't need no more games like this though. This ain't good for the health. But
AD was pissing me off. AD almost lost
oh
that.
yeah, 80. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with 80 though, bro. Something ain't right with him now.
Another thing annoying too. How the hell is DeAndre Jordan? You don't even be scoring, but you missing layups that close, putbacks. Shit. Grab the ball. If you gonna do a putback, grab the ball and dunk it.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga missing putbacks.
Right.
He too big for that. They gonna get rid of him.
Man,
I see why
I
Brooklyn got rid of him.
yeah, I think Brooklyn there they did it. I think they was high for heels getting rid of him, boy. And I don't even blame them though, because man, DeAndre Jordan, he awful. He only thing in the game he do is catch lives. That's about it.
Right. See, he'd be cool when you got a roster that he able to sit there and then we don't fucking need his ass until somebody get injured and we had no choice.
Mm-hmm.
But for him he actually be in the lineups. He actually started before. Like he not
Mm-hmm.
that good of a player anymore. He always been defensive, and once the defense go, he's got nothing.
Yeah. See, cause he an athletic like interior finisher type player though. He ain't never really been like one of them type of players where he
Yeah,
depend on him,
throw it to him in the post and he
in the
busting
post.
footwork going on and all that.
Yeah. I think the last time the Lakers had a center like that was like Andrew Bynum, bro. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
shit.
man.
Even shit, we should have kept Brook Lopez. I don't even know why we ain't keep Brook Lopez.
That's what I was saying. Like he fit LeBron, his style of play anyway though. LeBron like them
Right,
players that can space the floor.
he's perfect. Because Brook Lopez, he could post up and he could take them jumpers. You remember when he was in Brooklyn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, he came out. He was solid. He had the two-way game, and now he developed the three, and that's why they got that chip with the Bucks. They played a big part in that. And was top two, top three in that defensive player of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Who won it that year? Rudy or Giannis? One of them. But Joe was top three.
Man, I think the Lakers. I've said this probably multiple times, different channels, and just conversating with people about basketball when it relates to the Lakers. I think the Lakers should have just kept JaVale, man. I mean, I like the Marc Gasol signing, but if it was like 8, 9 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I don't know why they
you
let
know,
JaVale go.
yeah. If y'all wanted to run somebody that's athletic and that can play in the paint, and what I'm saying, at least get boards, I would have just kept JaVale. I wouldn't have traded him.
Right, that was the whole purpose for them getting him. This dude can defend multiple positions. Like
Yeah, he
he could
athletic.
actually guard LeBron in the finals and was sticking with him. LeBron had to throw a oop out the backboard to get past him to
Right.
himself. That's how he got past him. I know. I said it. I said LeBron gonna want to play with that nigga. Watch. He got him down LA, and then they got rid of his ass. Look at him now, though.
Yeah, he balling out in Phoenix, boy, with them boys.
Right. And they letting them take that three ball, and it ain't garbage time. He's shooting a three. I think if they let the white shoot here and there, that'll open up the paint for them. Like two a game. That's it. If he make one of them motherfuckers, we good. That's all he need.
Hey, my fault, bro. I had jumped out, man. Daggone phone call.
You good? You good, bro?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, JaVale was
Yeah, I
just
probably went
something we
live that
really
last
needed
time.
to.
A whole bunch of dumb shit going on.
Oh yeah, you know how that be sometimes. Yeah, I was gonna hop on my laptop, but I was like, nah, I'm just be on my phone and stuff. I ain't feel like grabbing that shit out there.
Did they let the notification come out?
Nah, I ain't matter of fact, I didn't even get notification. I just hopped on the suggestions I seen that you was gonna
Cause
start a
somebody told
live
me
or something
even
like
when I
that.
be uploading videos, motherfuckers get the notification.
Hmm.
I don't know, YouTube be acting crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why YouTube be doing it. They don't ever send out notifications. Sometimes I had to like I'll take the noti bar off, like I'll turn it off and have to turn it back on. Sometimes it may send me notifications, but it'll send me like a video that's already been made or a stream that started like 2-3 hours. I'm like, damn. Well, damn, I done missed a stream. Why this shit is now sending me a damn notification like that, though? YouTube got to
Right.
fix that.
Yeah, I'm stuck on live every day now. But
Yeah,
I had to bring up this nigga AB. That shit was pissing me off.
yeah, AD man,
I'm
I
in
don't know
here
if it's
cutting
a
my hair
mental
almost
thing going
fucked my
on.
shape up.
Hmm.
What'd you say?
I said, I don't know what's going on, AD. I don't know if it's like a mental thing going on. Is he's scared to get hurt. He feel like if he get hurt, he ain't gonna be able to. He know the fans gonna be on his ass. Cause AD the type person, I don't think he don't know how to take criticism though, man. Like, and I can understand that, but I mean, you a professional basketball player, bro. You making millions and millions of dollars and shit. You know, gotta go out there, man, and bring it your all, bro. They ain't paying you
That's
for no
that
reason,
stuff
man.
ass shit. If you can't handle that pressure, you in the wrong. You should have came to LA. You in the wrong spot. And now what? This is third year here. Go back.
Yeah.
Like they didn't already gave you the blues. They didn't already give you the praise. You should be comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Hey, he got that one ring, man, and turning the SpongeBob, man. Like,
Right. And that's what I said. He like a Joe Flacco situation. He didn't got his ring, got his money, and he ain't even hungry no more. He like, fuck it.
yeah. I hope it
But
don't end up like that though, because Joe Flacco is really becoming like a really great quarterback though. But you know,
I was counting on Joe. He let him, he let him, and then try to sabotage Lamar. I'm like, man, he a dirty dude
yeah,
for that.
Lamar
But
good for the city though, man, for Baltimore.
yeah, the owner told him though, like put a blank check on the table, so you go get me a chip. I'll let you fill it out. He went and got
Hmm.
that chip. He gave him 100 mil. I mean, what it was? How much he gave him?
Shoot,
What he got signed for?
They gave Flacco a good little. What you talking about? Lamar.
Flacco when he first got his when he got that big contract.
Man, they threw the Brinks truck at him, bro. He had. I can't. Bro, it was so long. It was like what 2013 when they gave
Yeah,
the bag. It was a little
I
minute
think it was
ago,
either
bro. But
90 or 100.
yeah, I think it was close to like 100 mil or something like that. Something close to that shit. Bro. It was like 90 something.
Yeah, he got what he came for. And after that, he just started playing like some trash. And then
Yeah,
Lamar
some
come in
players
and
that really do
win
that
like
shit though, man.
MVP.
They get the money and then they just run, man. Like a highway robbery, man. That's one thing I know about like the Lakers franchise, and it's not about who you are as a player, bro. You got to bring it your all, man. Like
Right.
you know,
And they ain't,
yeah.
nigga ain't
I,
satisfied with winning shit. They want you to,
mm, when,
you gotta play until you a shell of yourself.
right.
Look at all the great players that we had, besides the ones that got forced out through trades and shit. They played today was a shell of themselves. Multiple chips, except what? Wilt got one chip. Jerry West, Jerry West got one chip, but he went to multiple finals. He was trying.
Yeah, he was trying to win. He was a lot,
Right.
but
He wasn't playing like AD playing. It's more than just what
Shaq.
he had tonight. It's from last year too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he forced Shaq out.
Yeah,
Of course, he's gonna go
Shaq
with
brought
the.
it his order.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he gave us a three-peat. But you already knew they were gonna go with the younger player, like Kobe coming into his own. Shaq getting older. Who gonna last
Shaq
longer?
was,
Maybe Kobe.
yeah. I mean, it worked
That's
out for the Lakers though. They end up, getting like two more chips. You know what I'm saying? With just riding with Kobe and stuff like that. Should have been three, but it is what it is.
yeah, they could afford to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, them earlier Laker days, earlier years, 2000s.
Versus the Pistons.
Yeah, I think we should have won that shit though, bro. There's just too much shit going on, bro.
That's when
Like,
Tayshaun Prince got his name. God and Kobe. Everybody counted the Pistons out. I ain't gonna lie, I counted their ass out. I definitely knew they thought they was gonna lose.
yeah, I didn't think. See, you go back and watch them finals though, bro. That series, bro, it's just like everything just went wrong for the Lakers though. But it's just a lot of distractions on the team. Phil Jackson already was trying to get, he's trying to leave anyway though. All that shit going on with Kobe and Shaq
And then
feud and
that
shit.
dumbass
Mm-hmm.
beefing over the ball like both of y'all can't coexist. They fucked up a beautiful thing. They could have won seven together.
Yeah, I think they should have just put their pride to the side though. But I think saying Shaq. I think Shaq is he just wasn't mature enough to damn really just handle Kobe's mindset. Like, Kobe had attitude. Kobe arrogant. You know what I'm saying? He already think what I'm saying. He the man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then he young. They
Yeah,
won
he
three
young, so
chips together.
he selfish, stubborn. Damn, the Lakers could have won more chips. Bro. I'm sitting thinking about that shit now. I'm glad you brought that shit up, bro. Cause I'm just sitting there like, man,
Right, that's why I'm sitting
that
there
shit was.
counting. Because they get three together. Could have been a four-peat. Shaq leaves, get another one. Kobe wound up going to three trips to the finals, get two. They could have got seven together.
That's what I'm saying. They could have got more though, bro. I think Shaq should have damn put his pride to the side and just, like, look, I gotta, what I'm saying, win some more chips, man. I want to win. I don't know what say in the locker room though. I'm pretty sure Phil probably like, man, y'all could be just as great as the damn Bulls of the '90s, man. Like,
Mm-hmm. Kobe already think he might. MJ never had a
yeah,
dominant center or even a great center.
right.
Luke Longley was okay. He was solid, but he wasn't no he wasn't no all-star caliber player like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Shaq was the best player at that time when he was winning them three chips. Best player in the league. Winning MVP, Finals MVP. Can't nobody guard him. Motherfucker, he said the referee told him, you get fouled damn near every time you come down here in this paint. But I'm not going to call it every time because you so big. So nigga getting officiated different and everything. That's how you know you killing niggas. Because a foul is a foul. I don't give a fuck who you is because that's kind of fucked up. Like, let's say LeBron and KD skinny as shit. So you told LeBron some shit like you told Shaq, but you ain't gonna tell that shit to KD. So what's gonna happen with KD? He gonna get them calls. And then you see what KD just did? That triple double, bro. This, I believe this 100%. If KD was playing that his whole career, he'd have more chips. He'd be better than LeBron.
I think so too, bro. I think if KD and them boys would have beat Brun in that 2012 series, though, KD be like better than Brun right now.
Yeah, because that make a very big difference. That means even when it was a even playing field, you lost.
Yeah.
So can't nobody even hide behind the Golden State shit. Like, look at Golden State. Like, of course, that OKC shit. OKC was favored to win. Yeah, it wouldn't be shit nobody can say about that.
Right. So I think, like, when you think about it, like, coaches really, you know what I'm saying, matter sometimes, like, how you can, construct a team. Because, the coaches, they got to coach them egos no matter
Right.
what. And I think if OKC would have had a better coach instead of, like, a Steve, was it Brooks? They would have done, I think they probably would have done won some. I think Westbrook, so he headstrong, he's stubborn, so he in his ways was like, he gonna do whatever he want to do. It was just too ISO heavy for them boys out there in OKC. I said, man,
Yeah.
that team, you looking back, all these guys in their prime now, so man, dog, that OKC team would have been special, bro. Like, I think their legacy would have been just been as good as the Spurs, just as a small
Mm-hmm.
market team. Hmm.
That's
Like a small market team that can win championships.
just like you said, if they had a better coach to manage those egos, because Russell always felt like he was the alpha, even though KD the better player. That's
Right.
when the coach supposed to step in like, nah, nigga, he you defer to him. Yeah, you the point guard, but get this nigga the ball, let him work. But being so Russ feeling like he the alpha, what you think he gonna do? He control the team.
He controlled the team and stuff like that. And it was just, Westbrook, that's why I always say he don't know how to damn manage the game like a point guard. Because he's not a point guard.
Nope. He really just
Scott
a
Brooks.
he like an AI type that don't have a jumper.
Yeah, he's a slasher, man. Slasher. He
Yeah,
don't have no
one
shot
speed.
creating his game.
One speed.
His game is kind of like one dimensional. Yeah, one speed. And I think like if Westbrook would have damn developed it, if he would have developed his game, or somebody to help him out with his game, and coach, like we said, man, no telling Westbrook, man. Westbrook could be dangerous though, bro. Like,
That's definitely
because
to
he's
develop
freakishly
a
athletic.
jump shot.
Mm-hmm.
You see, they talk about trading him.
Oh yeah, they. I think the Lakers. I think the Lakers came to the conclusion that they feel like they probably can't win with him, though, bro. Like, what he said. I know. I think. Did you see what he said in the article? He was like, "Yeah, if we
Yeah,
win a
we was talking
championship,
about that shit
cool.
day
Yeah,
before yesterday. If we win,
yeah.
cool. If we don't, it's cool. I was trying to explain. I understand why he said it, but you don't get a pass for saying it just because he submitted as a Hall of Famer. But
Mm-hmm.
you playing for the Lakers. You playing with LeBron. You don't have a chip. You blew your one chance to get a chip, and this is your best chance to get a chip. Your
Right in
mindset
your
is
hometown.
somewhere else, right? And then, like you said, it's your dream to play for the Lakers because you grew up as a Laker fan, a Kobe fan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So this is
It's
your
your childhood
chance,
team.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he said that shit before. He don't
Yeah, he
like when
playing for a legacy franchise. He talking about he cool not winning a championship, bro. That shit kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But then again, I was like, it's Russell Westbrook. I ain't surprised to why he said that shit. But I'm
right.
just like, bro, you can't say shit like that, especially when the media, everybody's laser focused on the Lakers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody, they looking at y'all like, yeah, y'all supposed to win this shit. If y'all don't win, that just go. He said, okay, if we
It's
don't
a
win,
failure.
that just go to no. Yeah, it's a failure. That just give me the notion that he probably feel like they can't win, bro. That's how I feel. That's me personally.
He can't win.
I
Nobody
could.
can win with him. That's the narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Cause look, this nigga, he just said this shit when he was down in Austin. He was down in DC. He said it down there. He ain't got nothing to
Oh,
prove, and
oh
yeah, I
yeah, he
mean,
did say that last year, last season.
yeah.
He ain't
That's
got
why
shit to
I understood
prove.
what he was saying when he said it. But I'm like, this ain't the time to be saying that shit, and you in the wrong place saying it. But I understood why he said it. I just was like, you know, he should have. Like that shows that you really don't have no faith in this team.
Not at all.
Cause you basically saying if the chemistry and everything come together, cool. But if it don't, fuck it. You on to the next one. And that's why I said
Mm-hmm.
there's something going on between AD for real. Cause AD took a shot at him before all this, like a couple weeks ago. When they lost, I forgot what they lost to. And he was like, we need shooters, not triple double machines.
Mm.
And I'm like, hold on, you got three superstars, all of them very talented. You got shooters. They're not the best shooters in the league, but you got some shooters around you. You got
Yeah, they
playmakers,
got shooters.
right? You got
Mm-hmm. They got
playmakers around
playmakers.
you. You got slashers around you. You got defensive players around you. You got rim
Yep.
protectors, and then you got a defensive-minded coach. You shouldn't be losing like this.
Right.
It's
At
something else
all.
going on.
You know what, Emily? It's funny that you brought that shit up with AD, right? I had this damn notion in my mind earlier. I was like, bro, maybe AD don't feel comfortable with Westbrook as the way he didn't feel comfortable with Dennis Schroeder because he ain't getting no touches from them boys. Remember, Dennis Schroeder
Right,
wasn't even giving AD the ball. He wasn't even lobbing it to AD. AD like, yo, throw that shit up. I can catch it,
right.
bro.
He couldn't get him the ball.
And then you bring in Westbrook. You thinking Westbrook gonna be? I mean, okay, yeah, Westbrook's a lot better player, way better player than Dennis Schroeder. But
He just ain't setting
it's
them
like
up.
that. He ain't setting them up like Dennis Schroeder wasn't doing last year.
This what Westbrook did. He gonna get AD the lob, but
Yeah,
AD wants you to set him up so he can work.
yeah,
Westbrook ain't doing that.
like how
He coming
Rondo
down the
does.
court 100 miles an hour and just throw the ball, and ain't nobody right there, and it's a turnover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Westbrook, you go down the lane, he throwing the ball out of bounds, hitting the referees and shit. Like, bro, you hitting your teammate, bro, with the ball. Like, you that just go to show you that, bro. You just out there just
Right.
stat. You stat chasing, bro. You making that shit like it harder than it already is, though. But
He hit the nigga in the face with the ball.
yeah, like, bro, this nigga
He hit
Westbrook,
AD in
bro.
the face. He hit AD in the face with the ball.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
That's why I started
Going 1,000 miles per
thinking about
hour,
all
bro.
that.
Don't even know what he doing.
It's more going on than what the fuck they letting out. And I'm like, it also surprised me because usually LeBron teams, whatever's going on, that shit in the media. Whatever's going on, they keeping that shit in the locker room.
Yeah, they keeping that shit low key. Everybody, I also think that nigga Ken Bazemore out the door. I think DeAndre out the
Oh
door.
man, Ken Bates track,
Um, man, he awful, bro.
and
I
he
never
was
seen a nigga
track.
miss so many layups. You in the NBA missing layups, bro. You learned that shit from as a kid, bro. Playing basketball, bro. My grandma can make layups, bro, better than this nigga.
Right, he sucked tonight definitely. I was mad they had to put him in there. The crazy thing is, he used to be a way better defender.
When his
He
younger
only
days,
32.
it's like Kim. I don't know if this nigga Kim Bayless might be like a double agent, bro. But I said this on another podcast. I was like, yeah, this nigga. I think he might be like a double agent, bro. Like,
I said the same shit about him and DJ. I said I think him
mm-hmm.
and Jordan is double agent. Same shit I said about Danny Green. When he
Ooh.
first got here, I said he a double agent, man. There's no
You
way
know,
he
they
was
always say,
shooting
bro,
so
great
good,
minds think alike, though, bro.
huh?
I said, what's that saying? Great minds think alike, because, bro, nobody
Right.
never, bro. It's funny you brought that up, because I'm like, bro, nobody didn't, bro. I was the only one that said that shit a couple weeks ago. Now that you saying, I'm like, okay, yeah, I know I'm not the only one that said that shit. I peep shit, bro, from a mile away. I'm like, yeah, these niggas like some
Right.
agents, bro. Like,
I said that when they first picked up DJ. I'm like, why would they even sign him?
yeah, from the ops.
Right.
Nigga was
And then
playing
y'all
with the
picked up
ops,
Ace
bro.
Moore.
Yeah, he playing with the other ops, bro, from up the road,
Right. You got the ops in
Northern
your
California.
conference and the ops across in the other conference. You got to play it from
Yeah,
both of
the
these
other
teams.
side of the world, you get right.
Come on now. I said that same shit about Danny Green. I said, man, that nigga a double agent. They need to stop giving that nigga the ball.
The
Cause
thing
yo,
about Danny Green, he played defense though. I give it to him though. He
yeah,
really
yeah,
did a
we
really
got the
decent
D out of him.
two-way.
We just ain't get out shooting.
When you get to shoot him, fuck, Wayne Ellington shoot more three and making them shit, and just like what 20-something games in a season than Danny Green's first year with the Lakers, bro.
But look, this what
Including the
made me.
playoffs.
This what make me still believe he was a double agent. The year before he with the Raptors, he's shooting. Shorty was good. He come here, he fucking up, trash. He go play for Philly that first season, that last season, like the first 20-something game, 30 game, he cooking. He's shooting better. And as soon as I seen that, why the fuck he wasn't doing that with us? And now he just fell off.
Yeah,
I
they
don't know what the
do.
fuck going on with him now.
Yeah, Danny Green. I catch a couple of Sixer games here and there. I'm like, yeah, Danny Green still Danny Green, but he doing a lot better than he was with LA first year with us though.
Right. That man was a double agent. And I was sitting there thinking, like, you just want to chip with Kawhi. Kawhi going to a whole different team with another star. Everybody saying they got a better roster. Why you ain't go down there with your mans? Talking about you gonna get more open looks with LeBron and AD. Paul George and Kawhi gonna attract double teams too.
Right. I don't know, I think people say it might be the pressure. I mean, I could play a part too. The LA pressure
It play a
being,
part. It
next to.
definitely do. But at the same time, Danny Green played for the Spurs where they're a championship team and they got a little pressure too.
Yeah,
So it
just
ain't
to
like
still be a small market team though. At that.
right. That's what I'm saying. I was ready to say that. Like the bright lights is different. The lights is definitely different with the Spurs and the Lakers. The Lakers is more flashier and the
More
magnifying
flash in
glass is more bigger.
Hollywood. Yeah.
But you ain't a stranger to the pressure of having to come through knowing that you're a championship caliber team and you got to play at a certain level.
Exactly.
I know he damn sure ain't used to fans threatening him. Cause the way he's with the Spurs,
That
I
shit
never
was.
heard no fan threaten about killing him and all this shit.
Yeah, hope your family dies and shit. Like, bro, that shit. I don't know what the fuck, how that shit. I said, bro, that couldn't be no Laker fans saying that shit though, bro.
That's just what
Gotta
happened.
be some fans.
LeBron at one of the games, he got the fans kicked out. They said they hope his son died in a car crash.
Oh yeah, I seen that shit with discussion. I'm like, bro, what the fuck wrong with these nigga, man?
Like that ain't got to do with basketball. What's going on?
At all.
That's just some racist white
Ain't got
people.
shit to do with basketball.
And his going to bat for Trump. That's all that was.
Yeah,
They
you know how
still
they man. That China shit, man. They still mad about that shit.
I don't even know why people keep bringing up China. We got problems right here in our own fucking home that ain't getting fixed. But this nigga supposed to go save China.
Right. LeBron should be the savior of the world, man. Come on,
Hey,
man.
this nigga a superhero or something? Like this nigga a basketball player. Speaking up about shit that go on in his country, but y'all want him to go speak on a whole nother country.
A
And
whole
y'all
nother country.
won't even do it.
But I tell the motherfuckers who damn you talking down on LeBron about that shit, bro. How about you go and saying speak for China, man?
Right.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with the fuck United States of America, though.
Exactly. Fuck all that. Before you go speak out against China, speak out about what's going on now in your fucking home.
Yeah, where you lay your head at,
Right.
when you buy your groceries and shit.
Because y'all the ones on the other side saying these unlawful killings is actually justified. But y'all want to speak out against China. Shit just backwards.
Ass fucking backwards at that. But it is what it is, though, man. You know.
That shit don't make sense. I seen a little post. Cannon said black players told him to speak out against LeBron and Jordan. Ain't anybody saying no shit like that.
But that's why I don't understand how, like, you know what I'm saying, our own people shit on LeBron all the time. Like, bro, them other folks always, shitting on LeBron about other shit, but then, you know, our own people, you know what
Jealousy.
I'm saying, just be shitting on them all the time, just based on the basketball court, just small shit. I'm like, bro, I can understand that, but bro, they really be talking down on LeBron like he ain't worth the shit, bro. Our own people now, black people, bro.
Yeah, it's jealousy.
That, thank you. You took the words out of my mouth, man. That shit gotta be envy, bro. Jealousy.
When you got a, a black dude to come from the hood, made it, took his friends with him, take care of his family, you ain't hear about no wild shit, no rapes, no nothing, not even DUIs, but you hate this guy. And then he actually fighting for equality.
Right.
What is it to hate about the man? You saying he arrogant or something? Is that's the bar? That's a
Bronny
bar
never
from
gave me
that came before. Because your president, he shit. Look at all the shit that came out about Trump and all this other shit. Y'all cool with it. I'm talking about a nigga who ain't get accused of half of the shit this nigga was doing. But y'all hate him.
right.
That shit wild.
Man.
That's why I said it's just jealousy.
Oh, you already know. Jealousy from the jump, man. That's why I said, like, man, LeBron, like, how can motherfuckers hate on this nigga? I'm like, I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, before he came to the Lakers, when you're not on the Lakers, you're the enemy, but I'm not gonna sit on, shit on the man like he ain't, you know what I'm saying, one of the greatest and shit, like, bro.
Right. That's these fake fans. How you jump shit your own team because a player came. And then the
Right.
player that came got your team a chip. And
You
then
talking
made your
about, oh
team.
yeah, him and his fans hijacking the franchise and all this other shit. I'm like, bro, that don't even make sense.
The crazy thing is, you tell niggas don't do no research about shit. It's impossible for this man to hijack the team. When he first came here, he wanted Tyronn Lue. They told him no. Where Tyronn Lue at? Playing the Clippers. He
Yeah,
wanted
he
Melo.
crossed the hall, yeah,
They told him no. Like this nigga ain't hijacked no team.
at all.
They telling that nigga no. Kurt Rambis, no, nigga. You ain't getting Tyronn Lue.
And you know what? And Phil Jackson, he co-signed on that Frank Vogel hire too. They asked Phil Jackson what he think about the hire. He said, man, they need to go ahead and give Frank Vogel the job. He fits with, he's
Yeah,
a
it
great
was good
fit for the
look.
for the team.
I still think Tyronn Lue would have been better, but it worked. We got a chip
Yeah,
out
I
of it.
really think Jason Kidd really was the one that was, the offensive principles that he run, the schemes.
Yeah,
I think Jason Kidd really helped us out. I think like his system really actually fit what the Lakers were doing. I think this roster that we got, it would have worked out for us because, running with David Fisdale as the offensive coordinator, I'm like, man, I'm not really feeling David Fisdale's system because it ain't for this roster, not for this team. Not
right.
for this team though. Maybe like when we had the young guys like Lonzo and them and Josh Harden and Kuz and those guys and Bi, then yeah, I would I would be up for grabs to have David Fizdale as a coach. Just for his scheme, the pace and space offense. You can't run
Yeah,
no pace and space offense for. Go ahead.
They say the nigga Kid and Dudley was the ones keeping niggas' egos in check.
Yep.
And calling out
Right.
whenever he fucking up.
Mm-hmm. Jared Dudley was the one that was actually like he was paying for like the techs and stuff. He was taking a lot of technical fouls for the team, and he
Right.
buying team dinners and getting the fans tickets and stuff like that. And he really was the locker room guy of that team,
Right.
the Lakers.
That was a long way, and people that just don't know it though.
Yeah, people don't know psychologically, bro. Having chemistry really means a lot, though. And being a locker room guy, you know what I'm saying? Because you can be in guys' ears and stuff like that, helping them out. You know what I'm saying? And look, we know Jared Dudley wasn't getting no damn playing time like that.
Fuck
But I
no.
think he also was just, he's just a vocal voice for like the locker room, man. And I think that's what we're
Right.
missing right now.
Shit, a prime example of chemistry meaning a lot is the Clippers. Them dudes ain't had that chemistry like everybody thought they had. The Clippers fans talking about we just waiting for the playoffs. Playoffs come, nigga
Oh
talking
yeah,
about we
with
just waiting for the
Kawhi.
off
Oh
season.
man. Mm-hmm.
We about to get another star. Nigga, I thought y'all was waiting on the playoffs.
Bruh, I remember that, bruh. I remember that year when Kawhi went off to the Clippers and we made that trade for AD and stuff and shit. I just remember that whole summer, bro. I just been hearing, man. Oh yeah, the Clippers, man. The Clippers. What I'm saying? They run LA, all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? You got Ticket DVD running his mouth, his guns. I just think the Clippers, man. I think the
You don't hear
Clippers,
shit
they
about the
gonna win
Clippers
NBA
now.
championship. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't even talk about it. He called them the strippers.
Flipped on them that quick.
Right.
They don't even have a team no more. He with any team he think could beat the Lakers now. He was riding with the Nets until they lost in the second round.
Mm-hmm.
And his man airballed the fucking game winner. And that's what
Bruh.
I just talked to somebody who was saying, oh, KD the best in the league, this, that. I said, man, look, until KD prove that shit, get to the finals and leave the Nets with a chip, I don't even want him saying that shit no more.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga he got all these stars on the team, didn't even get out the fucking conference. Didn't even get to the conference finals. And niggas can't say, oh, he was at a disadvantage against the Bucks, because with Kyrie being out, you could still say the Bucks versus them was even. You got Chris Middleton, that's his second star. That's his Robin. You got KD and Harden. You still got Blake Griffin, who everybody said he went to the Nets and found his prime. They always said this nigga went to the Nets and found his prime. And these niggas lost in the second round. They went to a game 7. So you can't say, yeah, that was a good ass series. But game 7, KD pulls that out. But we see how KD do in game 7s. He chokes.
Yeah, KD. I think KD one of the best scorers I ever seen, bro. 7 foot out there, man,
Definitely.
with handles and, bro. KD, bro, he cold, bro. Like, bro.
Man, KD is
I think
amazing.
KD one of the passive aggressive ass type nigga though, bro.
It's just certain aspects of the game he still got to learn. Like for him he choked the 3-1 lead, and then you just lost game 7 in a second round. You air ball the game winner. At some point, you got to learn how to take over and get that shit done. And you had the right. He had a good roster around him. Everybody
Right.
saying even with Kyrie being out, the Nets is still a good team. They still got a good roster. You still got stars. and you supposed to be the best player, you still got the best player in the league. Same way wouldn't give like I don't give LeBron no pass for losing the first round just now because you lost to the Suns.
Oh yeah, at
This
all.
their first time in the playoffs. Devin Booker first time in the playoffs.
And he
Now,
out there
yeah,
cooking.
injuries played a part and all that, but that shit part of the game.
Right. I
That
think
shit definitely
LeBron,
part of
like
the game.
looking at it though, like, hmm I think this is what LeBron need to do though, man. Like, it's obviously LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He playing, you know, at the highest level in year 19, about to be 37 into this month. Um, bro, they gotta win. Bro, the Lakers gotta win the chip this year, bro. They gotta win that
Yeah,
shit, bro.
championship or
And
bust.
that's why I said, like, bro, if LeBron, hmm championship or bust. LeBron gotta get two more, bro. 6-6, that shit sound good though, bro.
Yeah, it ain't even nothing nobody can say nothing. Like, and
Even if
niggas
he
know
wins
that.
seven though,
Oh, that's definitely
oh yeah, for sure.
silence everybody. But the niggas know that. That's why they don't want him to win shit. That's why they pray for the nigga downfall so bad.
Because yeah, like the casinos and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, boy, them niggas, I mean, I better say Coon seen with that. Them the niggas, you know what I'm saying? Boy, them niggas, they want this nigga to take L's, bro. Like, it's almost like this nigga LeBron done lost them some money, bro. I'm like, bro, I've never seen a nigga get so much hate and ridicule by his own people, bro. We should be
Right.
proud of this nigga. Like,
That shit.
this nigga made it
That make
out of the struggle, man.
they make that shit seem personal. Right. That's what I was just saying. Like you got a nigga
Yeah, dude sound like,
who come from the hood, was family broke for real. Like he made it, and he do right for his peoples. Not only his inner circle with his homeboys, he do right trying to help black people out. Like speaking out against injustice and shit.
mm-hmm.
Like why you really don't have a lot to hate the man for. You can say you hate how he plays. You hate what goes on in the NBA with him, but on the court, you can't deny this nigga putting up these numbers and what he doing. Like that's greatness. As soon as he gone, you ain't got too many players that's gonna keep doing the same shit that we see him doing. Year 19, you see this
As
block
I
this nigga
said,
did? This nigga jumped so fucking high to get
mm-hmm.
that ball. They called it goal. Year 19, 37 years old.
37, bro. Playing at the high level. That's what, bro. We gotta appreciate greatness. Cause I'm one of them type of people, bro. Like, I appreciate all the great players. I ain't never been like one sided where like I like these type of players and that type. I'm like, bro, all these niggas is great and they all in their own bag. They on their own cloth. Like,
Right.
you know, they all cut from a different cloth for their own, you know what I'm saying? You know, their own little swag or whatever and shit. Like the
Right.
Magics, the Kobe's, the Jordans, the Kareems, you know what I'm saying? Like the
That's why I
Hakeem
got
Olajuwon, the Shaqs, all these guys, man.
Octavius. What's
Like
up,
you already
bro?
know that, Octavius.
That's why I got my
Good with you, salute.
I got my favorite list of my players that I favorite. Then I got my all time list, and then I don't see how people
Mm-hmm.
discount. Everybody got their own skill set. Like when you speak about Bill
Right.
Russell, everybody know Bill Russell was a defensive player. He wasn't really offensive player. He scored here and there and do his thing. In certain games, he got games he went off and all that. But he known his defense.
Mm-hmm.
He won championships with
Right.
his skill set. So how can you discredit him and count him? Oh, he don't count because he don't have the same style of play that your favorite player has, but he was effective with the shit. Like that's what pulls out. You affect the game with your skill set. Like Magic was more of a passer,
Right.
scorer, and he won chips.
Mm-hmm.
He affected the game with his skill set. How can you say he don't count?
Right. How could that's what I said. Like I be trying to tell people, I'm like, bro, you just can't never discredit. You know what I'm saying? Greatness for what it is, though. Like and like you said, it's a skill set these players have, man. Like the magic that he's just all about passing and stuff like that. Jordan, you know what I'm saying? He, you know, probably one of the greatest, bro. Like we,
Yeah,
ever
of course.
seen, bro. You know what I'm saying? LeBron. You know what I'm saying? His athleticism, bro. Like just through the roof. Like it's just crazy, insane. His longevity of making an impact for the game, and on and off the court, a big impact for people and stuff like that. With social, issues and you know just all the great stuff. You know what I'm saying? He brought to the game and shit, man. Like, and I'm kind of like you, man. Like, I got my favorite list of players, but I also got my my top 5 all time players. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 all time players as well.
Right.
I ain't never been one of the type of people to damn just be shitting on niggas though, or try to discredit.
Yeah, that's why I give players their props. Like my favorite player of all time,
Mm-hmm.
Rain, bro. He my favorite player
Yeah,
of all
I ain't
time.
gonna cap for him either though.
Right. He my favorite
Mm-hmm.
player because he the reason why I started playing basketball. And obviously, it
Yeah.
seemed like this nigga ain't tall as a motherfucker. This nigga got a crazy handle. He can hit jumpers. Like shit,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, I could do that. I ain't got to work on. Oh, I gotta be a tall nigga that can dunk on everybody. I started playing basketball. Yo, been my favorite ever since.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Now I got the players that I root for in the league, and my list ain't even the same as other niggas. Like I've been rooting for Zach LaVine when he first got in the league, and they traded him. It was like they was treating him like shit in Minnesota. I was like, sure to get a chance, he gonna ball the fuck out. Jimmy Butler got out the way. They
That's
traded
kind of
him
like
to
for
the
me
Lakers.
with like Ja Morant though.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal Murray. I told niggas about him when he first came. I said, sure they gonna be the truth. As soon as he get that shit together and find out his role on Denver, he gonna be beaten. Um, Kemba Walker, he been a disappointment now, but when he first got in the league, sure he was going up. And I was like, if he get a team
Yeah,
around him,
he was rolling at UConn.
yeah, I say he get a team around him, sure he gonna take something to the finals. He got a team around him and just start playing like some shit. He don't even play like himself no more. Devin Butler, like all these niggas in the top players that I root for. Ben Simmons, he been a disappointment too because I'm like, why you ain't shooting? You can shoot. The nigga can shoot, but he won't shoot in the
Mm-hmm.
NBA. It's a psychological thing with him. Like it might just be Philly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
actually.
Because the fans,
You think it's Philly? I think it's
I
Philly
think
too, bro.
I think it's the fans. I think he go anywhere else, he gonna start shooting. Because you can
I
watch
think if
him
he
shoot
comes to the
around and
Lakers
take a
though,
big six,
it might
five
it might
threes
be
in a
the
row.
same thing though. But yeah,
You say, well,
see, I was sitting thinking like if Ben Simmons, if he ever like so he played for like the Lakers or something like that, or like play for the Knicks, just the big markets and stuff. I think he'll kind of struggle here and there, but I think he'll get the comfort of like okay, this is what the Lakers is about, man. They about winning, like
right.
you know. I
Then
want
he got
I want to be some part of
guys
something
really
great too,
support
like.
him.
Mm-hmm. Philly, them fans out there, man, we call it the city of brotherly love, but they worse than damn
Downplay.
New York fans and shit. Lakers, LA fans,
The Philly fans don't
they'll
play.
down play your game and dissect at all. He said them
I
Lakers,
think that's
them
his problem.
wins building up. You already know.
He a good defender. He a top defender at that. He a great passer. He's 6'10", 6'11". Come on, like you can't even teach that. He got talent.
Not at all.
He got talent. He can score,
Great talent.
even though
Mm-hmm.
he ain't looking to score all the time. The right coach, the right organization, they're gonna fix that because they're gonna pressure him into doing it, not fans pressuring him. because the fans pressure him. That always end bad. Look at Kuzma. They done hype him up as the third star and all this other shit, and he started playing crazy. He chucking up
Yeah,
Steph
because the
Curry
media,
threes and missing.
the media
Like,
got him.
right. But they start settling Kuz down, and Kuz start working on other aspects of his game. And defense more. Start rebounding. Start doing dirty work.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a couple more years, he's gonna be a complete
I
player.
noticed a big difference in him.
Right. He started
Right.
to develop. But before that, LA fans like they was hyping him up to, like into something that he wasn't yet.
Right. Because you
Nigga,
remember his first year in LA, you know, with you remember his first year in LA when he was with, with Lonzo and them and Josh Hart and Brandon Ingram. I ain't gonna lie, he was knocking some shots down. He was going
yeah.
insane, but
He
I
averaged
think once LeBron
18,
came, it's just
19.
like, mm-hmm.
And that goes along with having a playmaker. Like look, both of them years. He had Lonzo, he a good playmaker. He was helping him get them buckets. He got LeBron. He helping him get the buckets. He need that playmaker with him. But if the playmaker ain't with him and he believing that he a star, that's when you get this Kuzma that we kept seeing consistent. One night he dropping 20 something, next night he drops 4. Then the next game he drops 6. Like what the fuck?
Right.
He ain't even picking his shots. He just never met a shot he didn't like. I was at this game, bro. Up into the fourth quarter, he got these points in garbage time. He had 2 points until garbage time. The game was damn near over. This nigga went the whole game with just 2 points. He had 10 rebounds though. So nigga had 2 points. And I'm like, for people to be hyping him up
Yeah, I remember
the
you was
way
at
niggas
that.
was hyping him up, he can't go out like that. Like LeBron ain't in your way. They can't say LeBron was holding him back and all that. Bro, you down here, you playing with Bradley Beal, you still got teammates you comfortable with, and you need to be balling out. And the fucked up thing is, you still ain't the number 1 or number 2 guy on the team. Because it's Bradley Beal and then Spencer Dinwiddie. Then Kuzma. And
Right.
that ain't even the guarantee. What? Don't Harold come out the bench until he start now.
I think he still come off the bench, ain't it, for DC?
Yeah, I ain't sure. I think Harold do still come out the bench. But you either
See,
still the
Harold never really
third
been
guy
that
or the
type of
fourth
player.
guy.
He could be a starter though.
I'm saying
Right.
you still in the same position though. You're still in the same predicament. You got to play behind 2 other people. And then Whitty got to get his shots. Bradley Bill gonna get his shit. But they looking good.
So what is
They looking better than what they was.
So they still in the top they still in the playoff rankings in the East,
Yeah.
right? Because I ain't really watched too many. I know the Wizards they good, but they not like
No,
I
they
ain't really
ain't.
been watching like not too many games.
Yeah, they ain't no marquee team, but they better than what they was. They good enough to give them some attention. And that combination of
Okay, yeah.
KCP and Harold, that's a good combination. I was watching that game. Them 2 dudes was going on.
I kind of somewhat miss KCP on the Lakers though.
Who?
Now I kind of somewhat kind of miss from KCP on the Lakers. I think
Oh yeah.
he's really definitely good, a decent 3-and-D guy though. He can knock shots down, play a little defense here and there.
You
He wasn't
knew.
so bad with the Lakers though.
Yeah, you knew if he wasn't hitting shots, he was playing D. playing good defense. Him and Caruso. That's the main one that hurt it. Caruso missing him, losing him. And look at this nigga, him and Lonzo Ball playing. They lock shit down.
Yeah,
Like
they
them two
really
niggas, they be all over.
they
They
really
be
can guard that
everywhere.
perimeter good.
That's why the Bulls look good. That defense. Then DeMar, he starting to come to a whole different player now. That what year was that? That 2017, 2018, DeMar DeRozan, when the Raptors was a top team. Right.
And Lowry, they weren't so bad. They had Valanciunas on that team too.
Yeah. And people thought Marcus Gasol was gonna be good for us because he got that ring down. They try to focus on Van Vliet and Siakam. I don't even know why they're putting that nigga Boucher. What's his name? Boucher. Boucher. Dark skin, skinny dude coming out the bench with the cornrows. He played defense and he scored. I don't even know why they ain't playing him.
Yeah, my bad, M.L.E. Man, I got another phone call again.
You good? You good, bro?
I might have to damn. You can hear me though? I might have to grab my laptop or something.
You good?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Raptors. They had a. I think the Raptors. They biggest like they kryptonite with LeBron. Obviously, like
Right.
that's crazy. That nigga DeRozan said he was like. I mean, we was in the huddle, man. Now I think no matter if they was running a play and LeBron called that shit. Like he would just call all they plays. Say y'all about to do this. And y'all about to, run a pin down or some shit like that. It was something they was calling, and Bron
Yeah.
called it out on him.
And he told the nigga he was in the wrong place.
He was like, "Yeah, you in the wrong. You supposed to be right here." He's like, "What the fuck?"
Like this nigga know our whole fucking play. How you gonna beat that?
Yeah, right.
That's why I'm saying with the team that we got right now, ain't no way we not supposed to walk away with that shit. We got veteran, ain't like we got a young team. We got veteran players, and we got proven players, and we got stars. We got everything you need on the team to win a chip. And Vogel
So
might
let
be
me ask,
done.
you think Vogel might be done?
Yeah, that locker room ain't really responding to him.
See, I
Offensive
think with Vogel though, you
coach,
see,
and
I
niggas ain't
think
playing
Jenny Bus.
defense.
Right, they not. Yeah, it's like they lazy, man. I noticed that with some of the players on the team, they be like just playing lazy sometimes. I'm just like, damn. I know this nigga Vogel be getting like frustrated sometimes, but he know like he don't want to, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to push nobody buttons and step on nobody toes as a coach. But you a coach, you supposed to do that shit. You know
Supposed
what I'm
to.
saying? Like,
That's his
yeah,
whole
that's what a
job. He
coach supposed
supposed
to do.
to. Supposed to hold them niggas accountable. Hey, you ain't gonna play defense. You ain't playing again. You gonna ride
And
the
I think
bench.
this shit stems back from last season, from when we lost in the first round. Vogel don't want to damn. But
He
I don't
did
know,
dumb.
because I seen Jenny Bus. I'll go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was saying, Jenny Bus said that they was I think they was like evaluating, they was watching him closely how they don't want to fire him immediately. They just want to see how he is, when everybody the whole team is kind of healthy or whatever, like the whole team healthy. So
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna get fired though.
That's what I was saying the
If
last
anybody
time I
gonna lead
was
the
lying.
Lakers, it's probably gonna be Westbrook though.
Yeah, I think they traded him for certain. I think they
I mean,
just
shit.
trying to find equal value for him and somebody that's going to take that contract.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I just been hearing a lot of Ben Simmons, all that shit happening. I don't know. What you think
That's why
about that shit though, bro?
that's the only one that I see that really makes sense for both teams because both of them got a big contract. Ben Simmons hurt in 18, period. Like, period. He bringing him back is going to make it even worse. So they got to move him. And his behavior, a lot of teams ain't going to be really looking to get him. It might be a few other teams, but it's not going to be a lot of teams
Mm-hmm.
that looking at it like they don't want to deal with that. But the Lakers, you got what? He would clutch. You got somebody who could probably fix that situation with Ben Simmons, and then he'll be happy because then he used to play for UCLA. He wanted to be in LA. Like, he looked up to LeBron. LeBron his favorite player. He worked for LeBron Clutch organization. Like, a lot of that shit will get under control. And plus, like I said, they got that contract, and then they both got the same similar game. They both could pass. They both could rebound. Ben Simmons a
Mm-hmm.
better defender. So it do
But
work
he's
for both
young
teams.
too.
Westbrook, he thrives
Mm-hmm.
with a big man. Joel Embiid, a big man. Only thing is, you know, Joel Embiid and Westbrook really don't like each other. That's the shit that might kill the whole fucking the trade right there. Them two don't really get along, and they ain't teammates.
Yeah, because Joel Embiid don't. What I'm saying, it's gonna kind of make him feel the type of way because they brought in, they signed Andre Drummond to a 1 year, even though it's a 1 year, but him and Joel Embiid never fucked with each other like that either, though. They always had like
Yeah, yeah,
some
you
tension
definitely
between them
right.
two.
They was going back and forth on
Mm-hmm.
the internet and shit. So yeah, then well,
Yeah,
it might go through anyway. But right now, like far as I'm looking at other teams, like what it makes sense for both teams. Like motherfucker ain't just doing shit just to help the Lakers. It gotta work for both teams. And that's
yeah.
the
Both
only
teams
team
got to
I
see how
really see
everything going.
that shit really fit both teams. It solved both of their problems. Because Westbrook, he's showing up. He ain't sitting out. He's showing up to work. He gonna play. Only thing Westbrook got to
Mm-hmm.
stop doing is trying to fit in. That's
Yeah,
where
I
he
think
be.
that's, and I seen somebody, right? I seen somebody comment. It's funny you said that. I seen somebody say something about they feel like because I think it was like a Westbrook fan that made a comment like it was like I just feel like the Lakers they're not letting Westbrook be himself or something like that. Like it's just like he's not comfortable, playing something he's not truly, it's not really been his game and stuff like that. And I
That,
kind of can understand that.
go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was like I kind of can understand that, but it's like Westbrook he know his strengths and weaknesses, and his strength it ain't saying consistently shooting threes, and what I'm saying like because I'm thinking, bro, him hitting that three tonight. Could he hit that shit again? That's why he passed that shit up and gave it to Austin Reeves.
Right.
He knew he was not gonna make that second one though.
See, that's what I don't think they trying to stop him from playing his game. I think he even said it. He trying to fit in with these guys and like and LeBron even saying like we don't need him to fit in. We just need him to play his game. That's what they got him for.
Right.
To play your game and then they adjust to your style. That's what's supposed to be going on right now. And the only thing Vogel supposed to do is at key moments of the game, that's when you stop Russ from playing his game.
Right.
When
You
it's at
either
a
gotta
key
take him out
moment,
the game or something like that.
right? Like he did. Who the fuck they was playing? He took him out. And he put THT. I mean, it was even Malik Monk or THT. He put one of them niggas on a point guard and took Russ off the ball, and we won. But he only did it in key moments of the game. It was what down the stretch in the fourth quarter. He took Russ off the ball, put Wishcall on point guard. This shit worked. We won.
Mm-hmm.
We had no crazy ass turnovers. Balling out of control, turn around, throw the ball, ain't nobody there. And that's because he moving at one speed and he thinking niggas is running with him, and his ain't gonna be at that spot. Some of them is stupid passes that off the backboard and into the crowd and all dumb shit. But by him just playing one speed, he thinking niggas is running with him, and they gonna be at that spot instead of slowing down and figuring out what's going on. That's not his game though. So niggas supposed to
Mm-hmm.
adjust to his style, and that's what they agreed to when he first got his ass. That's what they talked about. That they was gonna play his style.
Yeah, and I wasn't really sold on the Westbrook. You know, I'm not. I'm still not sold on Westbrook. Like, you know, I just don't think Westbrook really fit the team. You know, this his city. You know, so he know L.A. You know, it's in the back of his hand and shit. But you know, it's just some players that just ain't really built for
I
this moment though. Not saying he not built for it, just like Westbrook just is not a winning basketball type of player though, bro.
yeah. And I said like I only said word if niggas adjust to his style, and in those key moments, that's when you take the ball out of his hands and get it to LeBron. Because LeBron he been playing good when he playing off ball with us. Like the games that AD ain't even in the game, ain't played. Him and Russ, you see they got the chemistry. Russ got the ball in his hands.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron playing off ball. Certain moments of the game, LeBron got the ball in his hands. That's how it's supposed to be. So they was playing to Russ speed these past couple games. That's how it's supposed to be. They won. But Russ, you know how it is when you come into somebody else team. Nigga think he got fit in. Same shit James Harden was doing when he first got to the Nets. Thinking he got fit in. But being as though James Harden, he play a slower pace. It was more easier and it was more quicker for him to fit in with them niggas and for them to adjust to his style of games. He don't play at a fast ass pace. And he like passing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know everybody was questioning how he gonna fit. And I kept saying like it's gonna be interesting because he need the ball in his hands to be effective. Because he need the
Yeah,
ball
I didn't
in
think
the
he was gonna have a
facility.
problem
And
fitting
he
in with
Baltimore.
Brooklyn though. Mm-hmm.
Huh?
See, I think, and the sole reason he wasn't gonna have no problem fitting in was because of the fact that they had D'Antoni as they assistant coach.
Right. And then he got his
So
man's with
they,
him.
yeah, he got his mans with him, man. D'Antoni, they run his principles, man, his offensive principles. You know, so it's more gonna
Right.
be like a lot of ISO heavy. You know what I'm saying, drive and kick, but. You know, when KD got the right, KD not about to damn just drive and kick. KD gonna shoot that motherfucker, bro. Like, you know, he might hit like a
Right.
step back or a fadeaway or some shit. Or pull
You
up
got
jumper.
KD and Kyrie, both of them niggas good at playing off the ball. They used to playing off the ball. Because KD playing with Westbrook, he playing off the ball. Kyrie used to playing with LeBron. He was playing off the ball. So it ain't hard for them to adjust. The hard part is
Mm-hmm.
the Lakers adjusting to playing with Westbrook. Westbrook don't gotta adjust. They supposed to adjust. Because he like everybody
Cause
know
they
that's
know
his
they.
he played with speed. Y'all gotta get on his speed.
Mm-hmm. And
And when
sometimes
the game
speed
slow
kills.
down, take the ball from him.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say I'm kind of like if they keep Westbrook around throughout just for the rest of the year, I'm kind of like nervous about that shit because I'm like, bro, what the fuck Westbrook gonna do when if we in the playoffs and shit, you know what I'm saying? And the game, like you said, the game gets slower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
That,
in the you know what I'm saying the end of
that's
the
gonna be a
year and shit
problem.
like that.
That's definitely gonna be a problem because he's not a shooter either. So and you don't want him to commit to being a spot up shooter knowing damn well he can't shoot.
Right.
Teams gonna disrespect
Cause
him
you
all
playing.
day. I want to have Rondo sitting out there because Rondo he gonna take the jumper and he gonna shoot a better percentage than Rondo. Westbrook.
Yeah, because Rondo makes smarter shots though. Westbrook don't know how to make smart shots though.
Right. You see what Rondo did in the playoffs. He was taking that shot. He was knocking it down most of them. Like he knocked down a nice percentage of them bitches. They was leaving them open.
Mm-hmm.
He was shooting that bitch. I was surprised he was hitting them. But we got the chip. And then he'll better decision making that anyway. His IQ higher than Westbrook.
way higher, bro. It's just, bro. Rondo, he knows the ins and outs of know how to manage games and stuff like that. And Westbrook, he never really knew how to manage game, but he his athleticism and him being able to be really effective on the floor, just on that his aspect of the game of just fast breaks and dunking and getting it's like he's trying to get triple doubles and or double doubles every night though, and it's not natural, bro.
You know what? Two things I
Like with
thought
LeBron
when
when he
they
get, oh, go ahead, bro. My fault.
go ahead, say
I was saying like when it comes to triple doubles and shit though, like LeBron, it just come natural for him. It
yeah,
don't come natural for Westbrook. He trying.
yeah. He constructing them bitches himself. You know, two
Mm-hmm.
things I thought of when they first was saying we was getting Westbrook, right? I said they not going to agree to play with each other because these niggas had to talk to each other first and see how they gonna make it work and if they can make it work. So
Mm-hmm.
is either they believe that they can make it work, or this is a whole setup to get another player to use Westbrook
That's what it
anyway
said.
to get another star because he can trade
You know
rumors
what,
now.
M.L.E? It sound like that though, bro. It sound
I
like
thought,
it might be a
bro,
setup to.
I don't be trying to bring conspiracy theories and shit. But when I first
Mm-hmm.
heard it, that's the first two things I thought, and I thought like this nigga trying to get Ben Simmons.
Mm. See, you know what? It's crazy. I know you heard about it where Damian Lillard, he was like, yeah, I think he sat down with LeBron and AD over the summer. They was trying to recruit him to come to the Lakers and stuff. I think he was plan A from the get go,
Yeah,
and plan B was, I guess you could say Westbrook, but it probably was like Buddy Hield or no, probably DeMar DeRozan, probably something like that. I think it was DeRozan. Plan C was Russell Westbrook. I think they were trying to
right.
get DeMar and Buddy Hield, or they could just trade for Westbrook and stuff if they could, what I'm saying, get the deal done. I mean, I think the deal was already done because they was going to be over the cap anyway. They was going to go to hard cap, but they was going to get Buddy Hield for Kuzma, and I think maybe like a pick or something like that, like a late year, like years to come down the line pick. That was going to be the
Yeah.
deal. They was going to get DeRozan and Buddy Hield. So I think they probably thought they couldn't get both of them. So DeRozan was like, I ain't about to just sit here and wait for these niggas. I'm just going down. I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Damn,
He
that would
he
have been
thought he was gonna
sweet.
be a Laker.
That would have been sweet.
Oh, that
You got Buddy Hill
boy, that'd
and
have been
DeMar
nice, boy.
DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan was
Mm.
a free agent, wasn't it? So you could
Cause
have
you'd
just
have LeBron playing point again though.
right. It don't solve
See,
the
I think that's what
problem.
the Lakers trying to do. I think the Lakers, they know that LeBron, what I'm saying, you know, he might be at the tail end of his career, and he could be at the tail end of his career. I think they just trying to get him set up, what I'm saying, so they want tire him out of not playing, too much point guard and stuff. But I'm sitting there thinking like, look, the first year when LeBron ran that point guard, when I heard LeBron was running point guard, we had like AD on the roster before the season even started. I said, oh yeah, the Lakers gonna win. We gonna win it all, bro.
Yeah.
I told niggas, I said, bro, I'm comfortable with LeBron being a point guard and managing the game than just like Avery Bradley running point guard or whatever. Because he not it's not his game. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, you ain't
he
really
not a
no true
facilitator.
point guard. For
Yeah, he
all
really
that,
no. He more
you
of
should
a
have
shooting
really been
guard.
searching for a backup point guard to come off the bench, but a younger one, not a Rondo, because Rondo too old.
Yeah.
But if you got a young,
Mm-hmm.
solid backup point guard who can actually play make,
Yeah.
then that's all problems right there. You don't even need a superstar. And Kendrick Nunn,
And it's crazy.
he could play make, but he young, so there's a lot he still got to learn.
Yeah,
So he
yeah.
ain't going to percent solve them problems.
Mm-hmm. I was in the thinking to myself, and I I had told Goat Mike, what I'm saying, I told Goat Mike this back in the summer, what I'm saying, Goat Mike like, nah, man, I don't know, I don't want him back on the Lakers. I was like, bro, the Lakers need to get Lonzo Ball back on the team, bro. they was interested in bringing him back, and I think it was there was interest on both parties though. But I think
Yeah, I seen
it
that
just kind
too.
of it went out the window.
I seen that. I was thinking
Mm.
about that too. Like, why they didn't get him? Because that's he
I
can
was like, why
shoot
the
now.
Lakers ain't bring him back though?
He signed with
He can shoot
Clutch.
now. He comfortable. Yeah, he signed with Clutch.
Right. Like, that's like a no brainer.
I was gonna think. I said, bro. I said, man, look. Even LeVar even said this shit years ago. He said, man, you give Lonzo with Anthony Davis, he gonna go to work with him, man. Bro. Damn, we could have had Lonzo, bro. I was pushing for the Lonzo come back to the Lakers all summer, and niggas was like, nah, we don't need Lonzo. No, 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 I don't want that. He a bum. I'm like, bro, come on, dude.
That shit would have
Lonzo
worked.
facilitator.
Him and LeBron recorded a triple double in the same game together. Both of them got a triple double.
I was at that game, M.L.E, bro. I was at that game 3 years ago, bro. This was
Damn.
literally exactly 3 years ago. It's today, bro.
Yeah.
December the 15th. Bro. Yeah, bro. This day on this day, 3 years ago, them niggas recorded a triple double in the same night. I seen that shit. I said, bro, that shit legendary as fuck, bro. I ain't never seen no shit like that, bro. Not even on TV. I think the last time somebody had a triple double as a team was like Magic and Kareem, but
Yeah.
I wasn't born in the '80s to watch that shit. But you hear about them in record books and stuff like that, and so you see the highlights, but I seen this shit in person, bro.
Right. That's why I said he came back. He could shoot now. He got a higher
He can
IQ because
shoot.
they got that experience. I said, man, yeah, they done did some things. They done been fucking the league up. But
Lonzo, I think Lonzo, he fit
good
the
ass
team, bro.
situation. He fell
Right.
into a
And his
good
dad
ass
ain't in the
situation.
media, running his mouth and shit. Right.
Lonzo.
Man, Lonzo, bro. I tell you, bro. I've been wanting Lonzo back on the Lakers, man. But they talking about, nah, man, we don't need Lonzo. I'm like, bro, yes, I'd rather have him than Westbrook. Cause Westbrook
Look at
too
this nigga team,
headstrong. And I've been trying to
bro.
tell niggas
All these niggas
what
got
happened.
hops. I said, look at it. Look, he fell into a good situation. All these niggas got hops. Lonzo could jump. Caruso could jump. Levine could jump. DeMar DeRozan could jump. All he gotta do is just throw the ball in the air. Somebody gonna go get that motherfucker. How
Yeah,
athletic
cause
them niggas
when
is.
Lonzo when he get the inbound, he outlet passing that motherfucker.
Right. Like, and then Caruso, he could pass. He ain't on the
So
Lonzo
AD
level, but
gonna
he
catch
can
it.
pass. Right.
Mm-hmm.
If we had kept Caruso and just got Lonzo over there, that same defense they giving the Bulls, they been giving that shit
Ooh,
us.
we would have been somewhat a little younger, a little old but a little younger, man. He already know LA, Caruso. He been on the team, you know what I'm saying. So he already know what's going on. So
Right. You got two
yeah, I
players
don't
who
I don't
going
know what the Lakers were doing, thinking though, man.
and that nigga he came back after the fact and said he'd take less money. I don't know why they didn't get him. Who know what I started thinking? It's that nigga Kurt Rams. That nigga just be on some bullshit.
Ooh, yeah, everybody been throwing his name under the bus. Yeah,
That
nobody on
nigga
really
just
fuck
be
with Kurt Rambis
bullshit.
though.
Just no.
Yeah, cause he's the one managing the money though, man. Like he being Jimmy Ear telling them like this would need to happen. Da, 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 we
Right.
could, he has to say so. I would say I kind of think Phil Jackson has to say so too. Though. I think
That
Phil
nigga like
Jackson actually kind of low key running the show.
that nigga like a young ass toddler that won't go to sleep. Keep talking about no. Man, we try and get mellow. No. You want Tyronn Lue? No. None of them niggas. I can't stand that nigga, yo. I ain't gonna lie. Because the roster would have been way better multiple years. Multiple years, this roster would have been way better. And then waiting on Kawhi, that was a stupid ass move. We still won. Shit, it had to work out for us. It worked in our favor, but who we was trying to get at the time, we got them.
Right. Man, I think
They was going.
Grant shit. If we had Kawhi, man, I mean, shit, we still would have won either, regardless though. Like,
Yeah, of course, but I always believed he wasn't coming. They pumped
mm-hmm.
his head up too much. What? KD left the Warriors, so he looking at it like, shit. This my chance to be better than LeBron. Is an even playing field, not knowing that he had a trick up his sleeve the whole time. Niggas ain't even know. Like, nigga, I'm ready to go put something together. Only person that probably knew was LeBron. That's why he was like, nigga, bring your dumb ass down here.
LeBron, LeBron probably got some inside scoop on a lot of motherfuckers too in the NBA there.
He knew Kyrie was ready to do that.
Yeah, that shit was in the works though, because if you seen that video, man, that went out when they was talking in the All-Star game in 2019 when
Yeah.
they was in Charlotte. Man, that nigga Kyrie he was talking like, it was like, man, what if we was on the team together, man? We could take this nigga Bron out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they on the same team with this nigga, bro, on the All-Star game. Time we gonna take this nigga out. That shit backfired on no low key though.
We unifying the country with this championship. That nigga lost in the second round. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, KD one of my favorite players, man. But KD, I don't know. He like a shady ass nigga though, bro. Like,
Man, I fuck with KD. You know what I mean, he from Maryland, but he did some bitch ass shit.
mm-hmm.
And he know he ain't gonna never get past it. Or he can't make right until he drag a team to the finals and win without a bandwagon. He got to be the man. He got to go do it.
Mm-hmm. KD, he's a special player, man. I give it to him, bro. KD.
Yo, man, I've got into it on Twitter about that shit.
Oh man, that's like that
I
nigga
still
KD.
got the tweet.
Get to him though.
I told him, I said, yo, you from where I'm from, you know what I'm saying. Let's say you get jumped. I'm gonna say it to you the same way I said to him. Me and you go somewhere, we get the beat with niggas, they jump us.
Mm-hmm.
When we leave, I call you, say, yo, meet me down there tomorrow. We're gonna go get these niggas back. When you come down there the next day, you see me, I'm with them, and we bank you. That's what he did to OKC and Westbrook and them, because he told the niggas he was coming back and he was gonna get them. Like, you don't join your enemies. You did
Yeah,
if you can't beat
went
them,
for
join
Ops, bro.
shit. You know what he told me?
What's up?
Relax, tough guy. This ain't the streets.
Uh,
You know, everybody retweeting his shit, retweeting it, but they retweeting my shit too because they like, that's some real shit. That's some real shit. That's what you
that is some
did.
real shit, bro.
That's what the fuck you did.
Relax, tough guy. Wow.
I still got the tweet. I ain't never put that shit on YouTube.
Oh, that'd been crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the archives and put that shit up. I forgot all about that shit. I said it a couple times. I was talking to somebody. I'm like, talking about KD in that situation, and I told niggas, man, I talked to that nigga, and this is what he said when I broke the shit down to him. He know what the fuck he did with some fucked up shit. Cause that's the response you got to something like that. Oh, it's cool because we ain't in the streets. No, nigga, y'all competitors. It's the same shit. Don't join the enemies.
It was crazy. I pulled up the tweet, bro. I found that shit, bro, on Twitter,
You
bro.
found it.
It's you, bro. Dead Prez Reese.
Yeah, that's me.
M.L.E. That boy funny, boy. It's only Twitter fan. I'm disengaging. He talking about go ahead and take credit for my life choices. If that makes the fan experience better. M.L.E. talking about you do what's best for your career, but it's how you do it. You don't
For
join a team.
real.
It's like some dudes jump us. I see you.
Yo, cuz yo, he from here, man. He from Maryland. That's why niggas really mad in Maryland about that. Niggas just don't know. Niggas was
Right.
mad about that. You know, the only niggas that wasn't mad,
What's up?
DC niggas. DC niggas.
DC?
DC. They was the only ones that wasn't mad. Maryland, we was mad. DC wasn't mad. Now I can't speak for everybody in DC. Just the motherfuckers I know from there.
Yeah. I got some homeboys from DC. One of my closest, my buddies and shit. He was telling me he see KD dad. He work at like the YMCA and shit. He was like, yeah, that nigga KD. He might pop into the city here and there, but he don't
Yeah, he
really
from
be in the
PG.
DMV like that.
He from
Yeah.
PG County. You see when he won the chip, he rolled through DC.
Yeah, he ain't come to Maryland.
Right. He rolled through DC. That's why I said DC fans wasn't mad.
Yeah, because he was showing love to them and shit, but he wasn't really showing love to his actual hood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though the DMV y'all all well connected together, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all all, and that little, that little
That's
tri
common
state.
with them though. They that's common with them. They be trying to like make it like we still got tension between each other. And that's old shit. That shit been over with. Y'all niggas need to let that shit go. Cause it's a lot of DC niggas I fuck with. Like these are my brothers. Like yeah, I really fuck with these niggas. I
Mm-hmm.
still talk to these niggas. All that shit. Like, I done been in the trenches when they done bids when niggas like these my niggas. That shit
Right.
y'all talking about is over with and dead. You got Maryland niggas really from PG Montgomery County and shit claiming from DC. And the same niggas I'm talking about, the DC niggas that I fuck with, they say it, they tell me all the time, like, we don't respect that shit. Them niggas ain't from here. They from Maryland. They Maryland niggas. They not DC. And they be making themselves look stupid. And in the process, you from Maryland, nigga, we from Maryland. You making us look stupid. For real. That's how you making, like, we all from Maryland, but y'all, that's y'all behavior. And that's why people be start putting a real distinction on Baltimore and Maryland niggas. When they say Maryland niggas, they start talking about just county.
Right.
And Baltimore is separate. But in the all nationality, one. Same shit with Delaware and Virginia. We all supposed to be one for real. But you always got a group that think the way that they think. But niggas was mad about that shit. And I had to tell him. You see what he said? Relax, tough guy. Take the streets.
I felt that shit on Twitter, bro.
I was going to put that shit on YouTube. I forgot all about that shit. Because I was going to break down that whole scenario because people kept comparing that shit to the Miami Heat shit. And I'm like, look, both of them niggas left. And they got the right to go wherever they want. But it's about how you do it. If
Right.
LeBron went to Boston, everybody be roasting his ass. They already roasting him for going to Miami. And that's a team that wasn't even a championship team anymore. A fucked up roster. Like, Wade was on his way to Chicago, all that. Like, but if he went to Boston, the Rockets, the motherfuckers who made him go team up with Wade and them, yeah, it'd have been a problem. Then it's the same shit that KD did. Then that comparison. But I
Man.
forgot all about that shit.
Yeah, nigga KD, bro.
He's funny as shit, yo. Look,
Yeah, he's
look,
funny
see what
nigga.
he did
Yeah, I
at
think about
Magic.
KD though, like I really think I really think like Skip Bayless, he really be trying to get a reaction out of LeBron, but he didn't
LeBron ain't
expect.
gonna react.
Yeah, because you see what I don't know if you've been on Twitter lately, but the other night that nigga Skip Bayless gonna talk about KD, this, that, the third, he the best and play in the world, and he talked about like Steve Nash and all this, and that nigga KD said I really don't like you, nigga quoted, he said I really don't like
Exactly. See, LeBron ain't gonna respond. I think only time LeBron responded to anything I said, he just liked the shit or he retweeted it. It's either one, but he ain't never say nothing because he already
you. Yeah,
know.
because
what comes with
LeBron a
that.
professional, man.
What
He
comes
know
with
he the
that.
face of the league.
Right. But this is the crazy part. On that same shit with KD, his burner account started talking to me. It's a white girl. You gonna see I got into a conversation on there right after that. The white girl, it's his burner account.
I
Fake
think I
page.
seen that.
It's a fake page. It was KD talking to me on his burner account. Like, this came out of nowhere, just going to bat for him, going off, and I'm like, hold the fuck up. You kind of too in depth and got a little bit too much information that you really ain't usually have. Post ass, like I know what's going on. And I seen you around before, capping for KD and other people mentions. That's that burner account.
Man.
I don't know if he changed the profile pic, but it's a white girl. I think she got like a hoodie on, pink or something. I know it's a white girl. It's a pic of a white girl.
So basically what you're saying is this nigga KD got a white bit as his burner account on some weird shit.
Yeah, you know you could get a pic from anywhere and just put that bitch on there. That motherfucker would think that's who it is. Like you get any pic up there and people think it's you and this whole time it's not you.
That'd be some shit that motherfucker ain't even, you know what I'm saying? That could have been a person that's deceased or some shit, or like a person don't even get on Twitter. Like, KD weird, bro. Like,
Yeah, Katie got hella burner accounts. But the timing of when the bitch started talking, I'm like, and I seen her in other people mentions Catlin for you. I was like, hold up, adding up because she too on time and she too in depth about a lot of shit.
right.
And then look at if you find the tweets, read what the bitch saying. She talking as if she know the nigga personally.
Ooh.
About you don't know how dude feeling inside or what he was planning to do before this happened and before that happened. What the fuck is you talking about? Bitch, how you know? Seriously, you gotta look at them tweets, yo. Like that shit crazy. And and look, I even say it to him. It's a tweet that I sent to that same account. I said, I asked her was it Katie. I think that's when she stopped talking.
Yeah, I noticed that account they changed their whole shit to like RP Bean and Gigi is like let's hoop one or some shit.
The motherfucker stopped talking once I said like, let me find out this KD. I tweeted something that like that back to him because we started talking at first and we was going through the conversation and it hit me in mid conversation. That's when I responded like, let me find out this KD. KD, this you nigga. I said something like that. It's in one of them tweets.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, bro.
That nigga funny as shit, yo.
He told me I did read. You're still upset with KD years later. Move on, my man. You're upset like you call him and your chick's friend.
What else is that?
You could tell some of these the tweet done been deleted though, because you was like, okay, troll, you haven't read nothing. I said get off the computer and get a job, bum. The dude responded, whoever he or she, you're responding multiple times. You're upset. It's okay, little man. He was like, hello, and now I'm just at work and I'm bored.
You said it looked like some tweets got deleted.
Yeah, some tweets yeah been like it said like it said a tweet from a suspended account or some shit.
Yeah, that was that nigga, man. That was that
Nigga
nigga.
said, nigga said y'all are obsessed with the 73 and 9. There were reports
Right.
about KD being
And look,
interested.
I don't even think I bought up 73 and 9.
Bro, I don't see anything about no 73 and 9.
I never said nothing about that shit. I said I straight kept it, nigga. Say we went somewhere, we fought some people, and we got banked, and next time you see me, we banked. Yeah, I gave him all that. I said, oh, 73 and 9, all that shit.
Just somebody gonna say, I'm convinced the Knicks weren't stupid enough to offer you a max contract,
Oh
but you
yeah, I
didn't
remember
really
somebody
turn
said
it
this.
over the ownership. That has to be overblown by the media. Somebody said he got a championship out of it. He got championships out of it though. Then you said yes, he did, and that's cool. But the standard he holds himself at, he know he didn't do it as a leader. Robert Ory got a lot of rings, and Katie is light years greater than Ory, but he jumped on the bandwagon. He got to lead a team to a ring on his own team. Nigga was like, in my opinion, he just did what was best for his career. I bet it was a 9 or 10 years he was with OKC and gave his all to the organization, no championships to show for it.
That's that
Nigga said,
nigga.
I bet to say I believe he was there for 9 10 years.
That's that nigga Katie right there. I know that's that bitch right there.
It's some nigga named Diego or some shit. He got a Clipper jersey with Kawhi on his little header. It's a little Mexican nigga.
Hey yo,
He was like, I respect that. He was like, I respect that. I believe every player should do what's best for their career, but it's how you do it. He told his brothers he was returning with them to go at it again. Why not be real and tell them be moving on? But way he did it is the reason why people don't like it. That's like me and you on the same team, and I'm the leader of the team, the go-to guy, and I tell you we gonna win it all next year. But I leave you to another team without telling you about. Stop talking to you, but we supposed to be brothers.
right? That's real shit.
There's some nigga
Oh,
the RPGG and Bean. He posted a video. I don't know if I should click on it because it's probably going to exit me out the live or whatever, the little panel. You was like, obviously you ain't read shit. I just said go take a nap, Holmes. He said I did. You're upset with Katie years later. Move on, my man. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, yeah. This whole thread is fucking though.
it, it was a long ass conversation. I think I was talking to more than just that one person, but it that was it. I think that's one right there. It was either the bitch or that one, and I'm like, one of them kept going and going, and I'm like, you going into depth about shit, and then you talk about shit I didn't even say,
Yeah,
and
you
then
should
you
see
did
the
it
post
right
though.
after I finished talking to KD,
Right. Hey,
and then
niggas in the
KD
post talking about.
when he was gonna keep going back and forth with me from his account. His man's said something to him about it. Like, bro, I told you don't be da, da, da. He said something. He probably erased that shit down. But he said something to him right at he said he responded to me and we started talking. And that's when Katie stopped talking. And then the fans just came out of nowhere and just started having long ass conversations with me.
Yeah, that nigga
Yeah, that
KD.
nigga funny.
I don't know what be going on in this nigga head, bro.
How the fuck you find that shit quick?
So I just typed it on Twitter. All you do got like I just type it. I just type his at name and I just type in the tweet like you said. Relax, tough guy. So I scrolled. I just found that shit. I can find tweets, bro, which is crazy.
Damn, I ain't even know. I didn't know it was that easy to find.
Yeah, Twitter is shit. They ain't, bro. You know what's crazy, bro? Twitter can, bro. You know, you become an NBA player or whatever, and them niggas they'll find some tweets about what you said years and like you was like, bro, you was like in middle school or some shit. Like, damn. Yeah, I remember telling that nigga Larry Nance had said some shit about Kobe and was like, yeah, Kobe shouldn't be able to he should be banned from like Denver, Colorado or some shit. I was like, how the fuck these nigga found that? Because on draft night, bro, when they drafted
Damn.
Larry, they found that tweet, bro. They found that they dug that shit about the dirt, bro.
But that's the scary thing about the internet. That thing is up there forever.
Yeah, that's what I said, bro. You ever become famous, bro? Somebody gonna find some shit.
Oh shit, nigga, they gonna find a million. They find a million things I said I shouldn't have said.
I'm telling you, boy, that shit gonna be crazy.
Because I was on Twitter. I was on Twitter wilding people out, all types of shit. So I already know they'll find a whole bunch of shit I shouldn't have said. I don't give a fuck though.
Yeah, shit. Me neither,
That's
bro.
freaking speech. If I said it, I meant it. But I don't go out just running around disrespecting people and no shit like that. You know, I ain't in my character. But I check shit just like on my channel. You know what I mean? I check shit. That's what we do over here. We gonna check it. I ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna disrespect you. I ain't gonna come off and just hate on you or no shit like that. But if you on some bullshit, I see some shit that you know just as well as I know. Just like Skip Bayless said, you know it and I know it. That was some bullshit. Yo, like check you for it.
Right. I feel as though like, bro, him going to fucking Golden State, bro. I thought he should have went to like the Clippers or like the Celtics, bro. But I kind of, bro, when I found out that they did a meeting, it was like all four of them niggas, like Iguodala, Steph, Clay, and Draymond. I kind of had a feeling that they was going down. I knew he was going to get signed, bro.
Look, remember I told you niggas in Maryland was mad, but niggas in DC, the fucked up is everybody thought he was going to the Wizards.
I thought so too. I had the Clippers, the Celtics, and the Wizards.
Now you see how I just told you how people in Montgomery County, how they carry shit.
Mm-hmm.
So automatically everybody thought he was going to the Wizards. And then it was like it made more sense.
Because if you want the Wizards, I'm guaranteed somebody gonna come with them, bro. They gonna run they gonna fuck around and damn come and join. I guarantee the Wizards been a damn championship contending team though.
Oh, you had Wall down there, you had Bill, both of them were stars. They had a nice little team. Otto Porter was all right. He was starting at the time. They had a team. All they needed was somebody to take them over top, a small forward, and that was KD.
Mm-hmm. Same for like Portland though. They need a small forward. I think if Dame had like a KD or and CJ McCollum and them boys, I think bro Portland can make some noise though, but they be scary though.
Oh, definitely. Then I kept trying to get Melo all them years, but Melo waited too long.
Yeah, Melo man, damn, he sure did too.
Melo was washed up by then. They probably would have got a ring. Now Melo a 6-man type nigga.
Yeah,
He
Melo
waited too
the
long. And you seen that his first year with OKC. Well, shit, that was the only year. That year with OKC wasn't the same Melo. Plus, he playing behind two other stars. Definitely ain't gonna see the New York hoodie Melo. I like what he doing with us now, though. He providing us with enough. Ain't like we need him to take over and shit like that.
yeah. See, Melo. See, I had to come to what I'm saying for the conclusion that like Melo, he not that type of he not that player no more like he was though.
Right.
And Tiki, he make a million videos about Melo this and that. What I'm saying Melo should have been in the Lakers 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Like I'm like, bro, Melo was down there almost out the fucking league, bro.
Nigga, that nigga was out the league. He was blackballed.
Yeah, he
That nigga was
was.
blackballed. That's how he got to Portland. Because he was blackballed and they was willing to take a chance on him.
Yeah.
That ticket be saying the dumbest shit. I ain't stopped by to get a good laugh in a while. Cause I didn't even know he was. I figured he done did it because I know him. I figured he'd have made a video like that, but I was like, I don't feel like dealing with you.
Yeah,
But I
you
figured
know
he did that
how
shit.
I don't think because I ain't really been over there lately myself though, but I'm pretty sure he probably done made some LeBron videos and shit. Or he
Dude
done
that had
tweeted
one good
something.
game in here and say I told you so.
Yeah, don't have Melo have a good game though.
One good game, you talking about I told you so. Now look how Jordan Clarkson playing now. Jordan Clarkson ain't been back to the finals since 2018. What sense do that make? Or he played without LeBron? How? Nigga, he ain't got to the finals.
Right, that fucking Utah team was projected to be a damn contender, bro. And they were supposed to beat the Clippers.
That nigga ain't make it to the finals. The people be just saying wild shit, and it just be baffling me because I'm like, how can anybody make sense of this shit?
Yeah, it's funny to me though. Like with
All
these,
evidence right in front of you.
yo, with the YouTube niggas though, man. These YouTube niggas, they just weird. Like,
I started looking at it like it's clickbait, and they just doing it. It's part of the business.
yeah,
But
it got to though.
right, but the nigga be so deep in character. This nigga dead serious. Fuck that. somebody got to slow him the fuck down. He dead serious. This ain't clickbait. He mean this shit.
Yeah, from the bottom of his heart, boy.
Right.
They never played a hoodie below.
Like last year, it wasn't even a whole 10 games yet, and he was talking about who the fuck was it? I forgot who it was. We like he number one in the MVP race. I'm like, yo, it's been 6 fucking games. Fuck you talking about MVP? It ain't even been 10 games yet, nigga. And you ain't even gonna be thinking about MVP after 10 games. You ain't even enough basketball to be talking about no MVP shit.
Man, that nigga, bro. I say, bro.
3
He
games.
can do that shit
Told
on
y'all
purpose.
niggas suck. What you say, bro?
Nah, so I see that nigga T can do that shit on purpose, bro. Like, he know what he be doing though.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, that's how I started looking at it. Like, he just trolling. But he's so good at trolling that he make it sound so believable. I'm like, somebody got to put a stop to this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
Lord.
why I came across your video last year, bro. When we won the Western Conference finals and shit. And remember the Clippers? No, remember I think when the Clippers had lost they second round, and we ended up going to the Western Conference finals. And the Clippers, they got beat by the Nuggets. And I just came across your video and shit. I was like, yeah, somebody got to check this nigga ticket, bro.
Yeah,
You went up Bang and somebody else. I can't think of the name. But I know for sure you and Bang was on that nigga ass though. Like,
Lamar was on his ass too. This nigga,
oh yeah, Lamont. I forgot that
he
Lamont.
didn't even want to criticize him. He making this dumbass preacher pastor voice, acting like a pastor and shit. Like, nigga, just speak for real, nigga. You mad? You gotta even say something. You don't even want to say nothing about this shit. You done
Right.
hype this nigga up all year. Hyping him up the whole year, and the whole year he's showing you that he ain't it. And he don't give a fuck about it. He did all that shit for marketing. He clicked his ass. That's all Kawhi did to everybody. Clickbait. Got that money.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be the new
All
king
that.
of LA.
Right. Clickbait. This nigga went a whole half in the closeout game and didn't score. Clickbait. Made Clippers fans look stupid. Talking about you with, man, we just waiting for the playoffs. Playoffs get here. Man, we just waiting for the off season. I get another star. Maybe y'all gonna get a chip or not.
Right.
You know the fucked up part about that shit? Patrick Beverly.
Oh
He did
yeah,
all that.
all that
Making
wolfing. Yeah, cause remember when they first heard they was getting the claw and his man was supposed to. I'm getting a ring. He said, I just got a ring. That nigga was jumping on tables at a restaurant. Come on, bro, at a fancy restaurant.
Ray talk
And you talking
about
about
Steph and them Oh, y'all cheated long enough. It's our turn now.
Yeah, the next 5 years is mine. And I
Right.
was like, come on,
LeBron
bro.
up talking about it's over, bro.
It's over, bro. The fucking
Where this
Clippers,
nigga at now?
nigga, damn Minnesota, bro.
They got rid of his ass.
For Eric, bro, them nigga did a trade with fucking Eric Bledsoe, but nigga.
I kept telling niggas, I'm like, yo, they hyping up his defense, yo. He an okay defender. He not the defender they saying he is. And then look, if he just the defender that y'all saying he is, why would they trade him?
Right.
He supposed to be a top defender, and all these guards, the way these niggas got the bag, fuck no. You supposed to get him because he was never.
Man, nigga, Patrick, he's like a damn pit bull out there. He run his damn mouth and shit. Won't shut up. You know how the damn pit bull just keep barking, bro. He just won't shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's what that nigga Patrick Beverly, a damn chihuahua, bro. Basically, in my eyes, get chihuahua.
So I'm glad that nigga fired out.
That's why I said, bro. Remember the first year we had LeBron AD on the, the team AD on the Lakers. We should have not
Yeah.
had lost the first game to the Clippers. We shouldn't have lost that Christmas game. Bro, we were supposed to sweep the Clippers. I'm telling you, bro, we were supposed to beat them niggas every game we supposed to play because it's like it was close though, bro. Every game was close.
Yeah, that was the crazy thing is we started off like we'd get a big lead on their ass and then blow it. It was them games hyped them up even more. And that's why Doc Rivers got fired. Did they get rid of their GM? Did they get rid of their GM?
Talking about Lawrence Frank.
If they ain't rid of GM, they need to because it's impossible for you to not make it to the conference finals or even the finals when you're supposed to be a championship caliber team, but you were so focused on the Lakers that you couldn't get nothing done. You built your whole roster is designed to stop the Lakers. You was focused on the Lakers too much and not the Clippers.
Yeah, y'all main focus solely was beating the Lakers. It wasn't never like, oh, we got to worry about every other team. It was just like, okay, we got Lakers marked down on our calendars. The Lakers weren't even worried about the Clippers, though, which is crazy though.
Right. Lakers ain't never worried about the Clippers. That's the funny part about it. Niggas ain't never worried about the Clippers. They like that annoying little sibling.
Yeah, just aggravating as fuck. Because bro, that's why I said, bro, we should have beat them niggas the first game opening night on TNT. We should have beat them niggas on
Yeah,
Christmas on ABC. We
definitely.
beat them in March, and then we beat them in that bubble.
The thing that be irritating me, niggas say, oh, they only won because they ain't play against the Clippers. Nigga, you know the Clippers gotta win to get there, right?
Right. The Clippers didn't win. They lost.
Exactly. That's like saying MJ only won because he ain't play against the Rockets. Nigga, they gotta get there.
They got to get there first before they can play him, though. And when the nigga MJ was out when they were making it to the final.
Right. Like they wasn't good enough to get there. They couldn't get past Denver.
Facts. Because, bro, if you think about it, though, if the Clippers really was a really great team, they would have won that shit all together, all you know what I'm saying, the whole year, the whole thing, bro. And even in the bubble, though. Because if you hear about what Jalen Rose said last summer before the bubble even started, right? He was like, oh, yeah, Kawhi, he don't need no fans, all this other shit. Yeah, Kawhi,
Mm-hmm.
he the type of player, he don't really need no fans like that, so he's his own man, all this other shit. And I was gonna tell him, I said, like, bro, this nigga Jalen Rose sitting up here on ESPN, capping his ass up.
Trying to hype them niggas up.
Yeah, trying to hype him up, man. Yeah, Kawhi, he don't need no fans. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Like sleep.
Got washed up. He was thinking.
skip
Man, I
bags
saw
up.
that shit. Jalen Rose was capping, hyping them up. Nigga, everybody was hyping up Clip, especially what's his name, Marcel Wiley,
Oh, you know he'd be Clipper, man.
whatever his name is.
Yeah, that goofball and Clipper Daryl.
Yeah. And I'm like, yo, what you dang watching the games or something? They showing you throughout this whole season that they not who y'all portraying them to be.
Yeah, I was trying to tell Nick, bro. I used to work at my old job and shit. I used to work at Dick's Sporting Goods for a little bit, and I was telling nigga, I was like, bro, look, I had every nigga. I was like, yeah, man, the Clippers, they just gonna win, man. All this other shit. All the niggas on ESPN. I can't. It was one lady that was on there too. I can't think of it. I think her name was like Jackie McMullen. She was up there on ESPN. I just don't think this Lakers team can beat the Clippers. The Clippers is just they're like the '96 Bulls. I'm like, bro, you
Yeah, I
can't
seen
beat the
that
Clippers.
shit.
The Clippers like the '96
Kawhi
Bulls.
Jordan,
Right.
Kawhi Jordan, PG Pippen.
Yeah, niggas at my old job talking about, yeah, man, the Clippers, they gonna win that shit, bro. I got the Clippers winning the finals. I'm like, okay. I respect your opinion though, man, but I still think the Lakers, they roster is constructed to win the whole thing, bro, all together. That's why I said what I said before. I said, yeah, you got LeBron running point, and nobody, you can't beat that, bro.
That's what man, you got LeBron and AD. This nigga AD motivated. So now ain't nobody beating them. Ain't nobody beating them. I don't give a fuck who they go get. They can stack up all them niggas on that one team like they was trying to do. It ain't gonna be enough. I said all you gonna do is grab all the best defenders you think the best people who defended LeBron throughout his career, put them on one team. That way he could get them niggas out the way all at once.
Mm-hmm. Cause remember when they
That's all
had
the fuck it was gonna be.
right? Remember when we was interested in getting Marcus Morris in a buyout, and we didn't get
Yeah,
him, but the Clippers the Clippers ended up getting him. We had to get his brother, the other
right.
twin. Yeah, they was
Which
like, yeah, the Clippers ain't really about to win now. The Clippers got this shit. I like, okay. I still got the Lakers winning. And that wasn't me just being biased. I just knew the Lakers had a team to win, bro. They had, bro, the team was really balanced, though. They even beat a team that, come on, bro, like,
them niggas was
I think
motivated. They
after
was
Kobe
vets.
died, that's when they really got really motivated after that shit, though, bro. Like,
Hell yeah. Ain't no Clippers fans now. I ain't seen one all year.
yeah, because the Clippers ain't shit, man. They ain't got their buddy Kawhi, the Claw, the Terminator, the
Nigga,
Cyborg.
even after we lost, I ain't seen no Clipper fans bragging.
Cyborg.
They like you know even bad, man.
Facts, bro. And then they try to discredit the Lakers win. Oh, yo, that's just a bubble ring. It don't count.
The same ring all of them was gonna get.
Right. Everybody out there in that one bubble in fucking Orlando. Paul George out there, he joined up.
All the
All the
stars out that bitch, except the injured ones.
yeah, if he was healthy, he'd have brought his linky ass out there too.
Exactly.
It don't count. I bet if the Lakers didn't win, it would count.
Right. If somebody else wanted it, that definitely would have counted. That's why that should just be jealousy.
But it's like
What you say?
this how you know the Lakers organization, like being a Laker fan, bro. It's like it's a blessing and a curse. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm honored to be a Laker stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like this team. I really do, bro. Like, you know, you know, through the ups and the downs and shit, though, bro. I done, you know what I'm saying, then been through hell and back arguing with niggas and shit, debating with niggas. I'm like, yeah, no matter what I see, even though we might not win this shit this year, but if we do, shit, I'm be head for heels. I'm be happy as fuck, you know, regardless. But
We winning this shit this year.
I think we
As
can
long as
win
the
it, bro.
niggas healthy.
That's exactly. As long as these
As
niggas
long as the
healthy,
niggas healthy.
Lakers gonna win this shit, bro.
As long as the niggas healthy, we gonna win.
I think what the Lakers need to do is though they got to win games to where they can't get themselves in that damn playing game. We don't need to be in that playing game, bro.
I don't know. And that's crazy. When niggas was capping for Steph last year, I'm like, this nigga couldn't even play in time.
Oh, yeah, Steph had a little. He got hot like around like in the last year though, last season.
Yeah, I'm saying like all he got to do is win the playing tournament. He in the playoffs,
Mm-hmm.
and he could say he dragged that roster to the playoffs. You couldn't win a playing tournament,
Right.
a proven champion, and you couldn't even beat Memphis. Didn't they lose to Memphis?
Yeah, they lost to Memphis.
Right.
That wasn't a good
All
look
right,
on
Kyrie
Curry.
shit. That's my man. But he ain't clutch, and I mean, he ain't it without all this star power behind him. I told niggas that I said without them stars, Steph gonna miss the playoffs.
Yeah, because Steph Curry, he one of the type of players though. Like he gonna get it going no matter what. But I think like Steph Curry, you know, you could contain Curry. You can't stop him, but you can contain him and keep moments at spurts of the game and stuff like that. He'll
Right,
kind of fold here and there when the pressure's on when the shoulders, bro. He'll kind of fold. I noticed that with
right,
Steph Curry.
right. That's what niggas was saying. Like when it's time, when it's go time, yo ain't trying to go.
Man, facts.
He need niggas to go for him because, like I said, without all them stars, it's more work you got to do. And he had to do more work that he couldn't do. You got to defend, you got to score, you got to rebound, you got to do everything now. That other players been doing their fucking career, and they've been getting overlooked because of you. You was overshadowing them, but now that they can see the real you, you ain't you ain't the same as them.
Exactly. Man, Steph, bro, I applaud Steph. You know, so he one of the greatest shooters that we've ever seen.
Oh,
But
he's the greatest shooter of all time. To
mm-hmm,
me, Steph, he's the greatest shooter of all time. I give him that.
mm-hmm,
He's still a shits, unanimous MVP. I give him all that. It's just certain aspects. That's when the buck stops. But you got to give him his props for everything that he done.
facts, bro. Hey, you been on the PlayStation lately, bro?
Yeah, what the fuck I was just playing? I was just playing Avengers.
Oh, you playing Avengers?
Yeah, I was about to play 2K earlier.
Yeah, I'm on 2K right now. I just got in this shit. I just playing a little parking shit for the time being.
I'm gonna hop on it tomorrow. You wanna hop on that shit tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be on it tomorrow though. Hey, what you run my part like the neighborhood and shit?
No, my man ain't built for that shit. I never get my man up. I be on just running tears.
Oh yeah,
I
shit.
just be playing with the tears and shit. I'm used to like, all right, you know how you in a house with your homeboys or brothers and shit, and y'all got like back when niggas used to play live. You get your
Oh
team,
yeah,
I get
niggas
my
play one
team.
v one. Yeah.
Right. You get your favorite team, I get my favorite team. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, this before like niggas even was like playing online and shit. They was there had niggas just come over the house and shit.
Right.
You know, we chop it up, play the game. We might play for some bread or whatever. But yeah, I miss
Right.
them
Now I
days.
can do it online. That's how I be playing tears most of the time. I got my I started this shit already. I just ain't developed it. That nigga suck. I can't shoot nothing.
Yeah, I be on this shit, man. Like every other day, and shit.
Yeah, I'm about to start getting them up though. Cause I be saying people be playing that shit real heavy. And they be having the tournaments. So I'm gonna start getting that shit. I'm gonna start getting them up.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm about to work on my next. I've been playing like a lot of current gen. I need to start getting on the next gen. I got the P5 and shit.
Yeah, that's what I be playing on.
Mm-hmm.
I got that's crazy. When I first got the PS5, I had got 2K1 for free. That shit came with it.
2K21.
Hell yeah. That's when it first came out too.
Oh yeah, I got that shit too. Yeah, I got that shit for free.
I was surprised. I'm like, damn, you say download. I was for free.
But you know my shit though, bro. I had bought 2K21 last year. I had bought the current and the next gen edition, and it was like, you know, if you ever get a PS5, you could just download that shit for free. So when I got my shit back in March for my birthday and shit, I damn fucked around, you know, saying I had downloaded that bitch free. I had got the damn Madden for free and everything.
Get free upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did with Avengers. I had bought it on PS4 and shit. But when I got the
Probably
PS5, free
I should
upgrade.
have got this shit. I've been wanting to get Avengers though.
That shit cool. It ain't as bad as motherfuckers be trying to make it. Especially if you used to playing superhero games and shit. Shit fun. Only thing you get tired is the end game part. Like you get tired of keep fighting robots. But if
Right.
you play it like your first day playing it and you play all the content from the campaign to the end game content, all that shit gonna be fun. But after a
Yeah.
while, you just want more, and then you start getting mad. Like, where the fuck is the rest of the content? Like, when y'all gonna bring the new everything new up? That's what got everybody mad. And the bugs.
Yeah, that's what I be seeing. Cause I be my older brother. He be playing like, you know, Avengers and shit. But he ain't played it lately because he like arena shooters and shit. So he play like Halo and like, you know, Destiny and shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that my game. I like Halo too though. But I gotta get that Xbox Series X though, bro.
I be playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, I play that. I play a little Warzone. I don't know if you play Warzone.
Yeah, that's the one I be playing.
Oh, where shit? We gotta damn play some though, bro. Yeah, we get a chance and shit.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, you check out that. I'm telling you, you play it for yourself. You gonna see what I'm talking about. Like that's what I be trying to tell people instead of listening to what motherfuckers be saying and people clickbait and try and get profit off the shit and get their money. You know what I mean? Just buy the shit yourself, play the shit. You gonna see the difference. And
Yeah,
then they got
especially
Spider Man
next
on the shit
gen.
now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out though, bro. I think that shit like $30-something, I think.
Charlie Smith was up. Yeah, it's $30 now. That shit started out 60.
Yeah.
That's when I pre-ordered this shit before it came out. I had the beta and all that shit. That shit definitely fun, especially when you know like we ain't had no superhero game like that ever. Like with that type of play style. Just it do need work. There's some shit they could fix. There's some shit they could add. But you know how motherfucker get when it's a superhero game, especially Marvel. You start thinking that thing you want in the game, like they should have did this and did that.
Yeah.
You start making it like you know how to make games and shit. Like they could have did this.
Yeah, because they had that because like you play like Spider-Man and shit, like the mechanics is different from the actual Spider-Man game itself, though, when you play like the Avengers.
Right. Fighting and all that shit different from Spider-Man. Only thing that's the same from the Spider-Man games is the animation. Like Sony gave them the animations to help them put Spider-Man out more quicker.
Right. And they said that shit wasn't even really that fun, bro.
Huh?
I said I played that shit. That shit really wasn't even that fun though, man. That Spider-Man game, bro.
The
It's
Spider-Man.
like I played like 3 days, bro, and I just was just bored, bro. After that.
Yeah, I got Miles Morales. I really can't stay engaged with it. Like I
Oh yeah.
play a
No
couple
matter of fact,
missions and just be bored.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I be bored as fuck though. But I think that other Spider-Man game, that shit was boring too though, bro. Like the one before Miles Morales.
Oh yeah, I had that one too.
I had that on the PS4.
I played I played that first one. I don't even think I damn sure ain't finished that shit. I know I ain't finished Miles Morales yet. I cut that shit off. Start playing God of War, the old shit on PS3, the multiplayer shit.
Yeah.
I started playing that. That's that's how bored that shit make a nigga like play that shit. Like
Yeah.
then I'm looking at it like God of War. Like I didn't even know that shit had multiplayer.
Yeah, that got a war. I still got that shit in my damn my game library. I've been playing that shit
You about to go to sleep.
like months ago. That shit fun though. I can't wait for that new one to come out.
Give
That
me
Ragnar.
the new God of War.
Yeah, they coming out with a new one. I think next year called Ragnarok.
Oh shit.
I think that shit
You know
based
that?
off like that nigga Thor, bro. But it ain't the Marvel Thor. It's like a different Thor though. Like the
Yeah, the Greek Thor. The Greek mythology Thor.
yeah Greek mythology. Yeah, that Thor.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that shit. I pre-ordered that Sifu. That karate game Sifu
Oh, my brother he be playing that shit.
from the ones who made the game Absolver.
Mm-hmm.
That shit look tough.
I think I might because I'm ready for that NCAA to drop though. The NCAA shit gonna be raw. I ain't played college football again so long, bro.
The what game?
NCAA football.
I didn't even know they was making one.
Yeah, I think that shit drop next year or 2 years. But I seen somewhere 2K was thinking about making a football game again, like '05 and shit. Remember
Yeah,
2K5?
yeah, that shit was cool though.
It was, bro.
They stopped making them.
Yeah, I think it was like that 1 year they made that 2K5. It lasted like 2005, 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that shit was so long ago, boy. Damn, boy.
And they got that new boxing game come out, that esports boxing game. What's that? I think that's what it's called, esports. Esports boxing. Shit like realistic. I'm gonna get
And
that
that
shit.
yeah, I'm about to get on that too, bro. I thought
But
about
look,
getting a PC though, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick to just like, you know what I'm saying, game controllers though. Like,
yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna hop on that shit tomorrow on the 2K tip. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow too. Matter of fact, who played tomorrow?
let me check and see, bro. I think the Lakers play.
Who played tomorrow too?
I think we got the Timberwolves tomorrow. No, well, not
Oh,
well, like not today, but like Friday and shit.
yeah. Oh, all right. So,
That's gonna be ESPN because they took our Clippers and Lakers game away from us, so they had to reward us back with a Minnesota and Lakers game on ESPN 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna damn sure be on that though. But,
so who supposed to play today?
who play today?
Yeah.
Let me see. Get on here real quick. NBA. Okay, yeah, we got Detroit, Indiana at 7, Philly, and Brooklyn at 7:30. That'll be on NBA TV. Um, Chicago and Toronto, but that game got postponed, bro, because of COVID.
Oh
So
man.
the Knicks and the Houston game at 8 o'clock, and then you got the Washington Wizards and the Suns at 9 o'clock.
Oh shit. I'm definitely going that next game, that Brooklyn game.
Ooh,
So I'm gonna go live again. What that's gonna be like? That game probably over like 10 o'clock.
yeah, around that time, right? 9:30,
I might
10 o'clock.
go. Ah, shit. I might go earlier than that. What time was the first game?
7 o'clock.
Shit. The first game. Shit, that motherfucker ain't gonna be over till
For real.
9:30. Yeah, so I'm gonna go like 9.
Oh yeah, no doubt, bro. I be in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Show support. I always support y'all channels, man. Like,
Oh, I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate you coming through. Appreciate everybody in the chat, everybody who stopped by, all that shit. I mean, I'm start going live every day now.
yeah, man, we got to get you up, man. Get M.L.E to 1K, man.
Yeah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm gonna go live every day now.
Man, bro, I'm gonna holler at you though, bro, man. You take it easy, be safe, man. You know, take
All right,
over.
all right, bro. Be safe. Everybody in the chat, be safe, man.
Yes, sir, for sure, bro. Y'all be out easy.